Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of A-Listers, ladies and gentlemen, where we're here to talk about all the latest transfer news. You get me? Big up to all of you guys, and make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Don't just hit it. Slap that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk about Isak, lad. Isak is getting closer and closer. We're going to talk about Gyokeres done. We're going to be talking about Xavi Simons to Chelsea. Chelsea on the low key. Just, bro, you see this Chelsea motherfuckers? I'm looking at them. I'm telling you right now. We're also going to talk about the Sesko transfer war between United and the other United, Newcastle and Man United. That's the one transfer show I actually, that's the one transfer thing I actually want Newcastle to win so they can have their replacement ready. And we're going to be talking about how Arsenal can finish second again. Anyway, joining me first and foremost, of course, has to be the world champion introduced first. I'm so sick of his fucking belt. But you want to know why I'm allowing it? Because they dismantled PSG. I can't hate. I wish I can hate. I wish I can say you beat them on penalties or something, but I can't. PSG was slapped in the United States in front of the president. You cannot, there is no undoing this. People need to understand. PSG have blood on their hands fucking forever. No, I'm never going to forgive Paris Saint-Germain for this shit ever. Frauds. Anyway. Hi, Lewis. There you are. Here we go.
Another week. Another week as your world champion, guys. Big up to every single one of you lot in the community. It is day 15 of the 1,461-day reign as your world champions. We are here as a humble advocate for the gargantuan, for the superior, for the incredible, for the inevitable, for your Blues, bruv. And we are here to represent the planet today. So Sam, don't worry, we got a little something for you as well. If they don't want Sesko, they'll come in for Nicholas Jackson. We'll do you a favour. They'll do us a favour. And we'll get some extra banks sorted as well. And yeah, you can enjoy like having East Africa's finest. Not just on the street, at your club too, man. At the Chelsea.
Let's go,
now,
bro.
Pay your rent. Pay your rent and hit the like button.
Facts. Pay your rent and hit the like button now. You frauds. Anyway, joining me next, you get me. James Trafford is coming. I think he is absolutely exploding with excitement right now. Man, like Vator. He's not here.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Vator Games.
Run it back. You know you have to run it back here. Run it back.
You
know, we'll never say yes to just one. You know this.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Vator Games.
Best intro on YouTube, bro. How can I put this guy, bro?
What up?
You good, brother?
Always, man. Always. We'll talk transfers. We'll talk football.
We'll
Thanks
talk
for having me
James
on.
Trafford.
Yeah, you know what? You can't always go into the market and get the biggest player. You can't always go in the market and get the star from said club. Sometimes you got to build slowly, and that's what we're doing.
Speaking of backup goalkeepers, as you guys all know, Egal was blessed with another child. So we have to go band for band. You get me?
Why has he been hiding since the final, bruv?
Bro, it's not, he hasn't been hiding. He's a father to another child now as well. I have to give him
another child.
Yeah, where have you been, Habibi? He posted it on his YouTube, his Twitter, everything.
Shit, I never knew that.
You didn't even congratulate Egal. You've known Egal like 10 years.
I never knew he had another kid on the way. He
posted it on his channel. He posted it on his Twitter, everywhere.
Shit, that I might have missed that under all the World Cup celebrations. Shit, big up, Egal. And yeah, congrats. Make sure they're raised, otherwise you're going to jail. But big up.
I told him your son gonna be future Liverpool captain. He was like, never gonna be Liverpool captain. I'm like, bro, why are you complaining? If Liverpool gave him 200 grand a week, you'd be eating good. So allow it, bro. Like, just bullshitting. Anyway, hi Solz. How doing, mate?
Chat to me, boys. Welcome. Thanks for the invite again.
You're welcome.
I've got a lot of unbearable faces that I've got to deal with again for another hour and a half.
Wow.
But here we go. Apart from you, Vader, actually. But you know the two frauds above you. You know what it's like dealing with these two. Do you know what I
So
mean?
you're just hating on the people that won things. All right. Fair enough. I understand.
No,
You're
listen,
hating on the European heritage. That's what you're hating.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are like a European gang that just like
You're
scream.
hating on 8 Champions Leagues combined. bro.
Sorry that you're a European virgin.
My country left Brexit. We're independent. We don't care about Europe.
Yeah, we noticed. We looked at your trophy.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this guy.
our country stayed in the UK and wanted to make it a homegrown thing. We stay within our.
And look at the
place.
state of the country now.
And thankfully, within our own country, the Premier League, we are way more successful than Mr. European over there on the top right.
Who are you more successful than?
Chelsea. We've got more than double the league titles.
Oh, I thought you're mentioning me.
Nah, so a good thing like that the world doesn't end at England. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, speaking of the world ending, 15th place fighting for Sesko. You get me? Life has been brilliant as a Man United fan. He actually watched his club win a game of football yesterday. It's crazy. Man United actually won a game of football. Chat? No, I never watch any other club preseason friendlies. I just saw the result because Said was bullshitting, going like, we win the game. You're like, good signs. We beat West Ham in preseason. I'm like, Said, why are you bullshitting, Habibi? Just like Said when he's like, oh, if we had Champions League football, we could have got Isak. No, you couldn't, bro. Just stop it. You fucking 15th, bro. Anyway, hi, Shik.
Big up to everyone. But yeah, regarding that game, it's the same old. I don't know why people are getting hyped. The real challenge is, can we win back-to-back? Because this manager has not won back-to-back. So let's see if we can win back-to-back. Let's try to win our next preseason game. Baby steps, one step at a time. But yeah, big up. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me on. Make sure you guys are running up the likes and subscribing, of course.
Did you watch the game, Sheik?
I did, actually. I did watch the game.
Spurs want Rodrygo. I want Megan Fox as well. Which one is
there
the
was
bigger
actually a
chance?
source
I
that
want
reported
10th
that
place.
Rodrygo was in
I
talks
want
with
10th
him.
place. That's why.
Like, it even matters for anything, but whatever.
Listen, Lewis, me and you both know that's just not gonna happen. Why do we we cannot do this? Come on, man.
No, I hope it was the case, just so I know that Rodrygo's for sale. Then we can get involved. Keep me away from these daily guards.
Yeah, if you tell me Chelsea, I'll say there's a chance. Don't tell me Spurs. Spurs ain't got no chance. Zero
no
chance.
Yeah,
no
don't even know why they're the one being linked, but someone's got to make some money.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, let the journalists eat a little bit. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. And actually, I want to start off with Chelsea. You get me? I want to start off with the latest Chelsea news. Obviously, we all see the Xavi Simons links. There are other links as well that Lewis will be making us aware of. The Gerald Hato thing, which is actually good for me as well, because that gives us a run at Mark Gahey. Chelsea Football Club. By the way, guys, can we get the likes up? Not every time.
Oh, breaking news. Rodrygo has no interest in joining Tottenham.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Watch
that was quick.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a that's a violation. That's a violation.
That's such breaking news right there. There you go. There you go. As I called it from the beginning, I told you guys it's just not gonna happen. Anyway.
No, but I'm sorry. But I'm sorry. Someone can't just say that it's news, and we've seen that players are willing to go anywhere for money. You know what I mean? So we never know.
No, even if they are willing to go anywhere. Okay, so I'll put it to you this way. Isak was offered 3 times the wages in Saudi. He said no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Because he's got ambition.
It's not just money.
No, but I told you last time, some players.
Okay, so if Benfica want to buy Rodrygo and they offer him 500 grand a week, you think he'll join?
I think in a stage in his career where he's won basically everything.
Yeah, but like when he's 34, Di Maria age, not when he's like 25.
But can I be honest, Sam? Yeah, I think I said it to you last time. Yeah, some players are in the game for legacy and for making a name for themselves, and some are in it for just money. And we've seen it with multiple players, right? John Duran, yes. Look what's happened to him, Osimhen. What I'm saying is that I genuinely think that if Rodrygo got a massive offer from Saudi for like 700,000-800,000 a week, I think he'd consider going.
Okay, fair enough. If you think that, we can agree to disagree. Lewis, Chelsea news. Talk to me, brother. What are you saying?
So we're still waiting to get official agreements with Ajax and Leipzig, but it does seem like Hato could actually get done this week. I don't think we're very far off the valuation. He's already said he's refusing to play for them until the move gets done. He wants the Chelsea move, and I've actually seen something from Simon Phillips about Cucurella next year, which makes me even more assured that we're getting Hato because Cucurella's down to 2 years on his contract, and he might end up being sold next season. There's no actual links or nothing, but it's just when you get to 2 years, we're either going to re-sign or sell you. He's obviously above the age of 26. He wants to play in Spain one more time before he retires, and that might be his chance to go. So he might end up leaving next season. That's something to keep an eye out for. And if he does, Hato will be right there as the long-term replacement. That's Matt Laws said that he's been brought in as competition. I think he's competition for now. But I don't think a player of the potential and the talent of Hato is going to leave to just be competition. There's going to be a long-term plan in place. And I would assume that Hato would be the long-term left-back for us. So I expect it to be done this week. Simmons might take a bit longer because Leipzig are trying to add a sell-on clause. And they're also not really in a rush to sell him. They're willing to do it, but they don't need to sell him like that right now. They're also trying to negotiate to try and take one of our players. They're looking at Chukwuemeka. They're looking at, what's his name? Nkunku. They're looking at taking Nkunku back. So there's that. But that's all it really is in terms of outgoings, except daily Garnacho links, which I'm just getting sick to death of. And I've also, I don't know if I said it last week, but I came to a realization that I do actually think we're going to go in for Garnacho. But I think it's going to be very late in the window. I think the idea is going to be to take the minimum offer from Manchester United, see how low we can get them to go down in terms of their valuation of him, and then get him, and then flip him. I hate the idea of it, but their idea is if you buy him for 20 mil, give him a year or two, you could probably sell him for 30, 40, you've made profit. He's literally only being brought in as competition, which I still don't get. He wouldn't like that anyway. He didn't like it at United. He always started moaning when he didn't get enough minutes. And you do background checks on players and their temperament and everything. You said you didn't like Duran because of attitude problems. You didn't like Osimhen because of attitude problems. But you're going to go and co-sign Alejandro Garnacho or Alex Garnacho. I've seen he's changed his name on Instagram. We still know who you are, okay? You're not fooling anybody, mate, but you do that. Just
the thing I respect about Lewis is that he's not moving like the Arsenal fans when they're just denying that the thing even exists. He's been speaking about it from the beginning. Arsenal fans were like, Madueke, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And then it ended up happening. The thing with Lewis is he's been speaking about this Garnacho thing since January. But I'll be honest with you. I think Chelsea fans should be really disappointed if you end up with him. Very disappointed.
Extremely disappointed. Why
There's
would
no
you take a gamble to flip Garnacho? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why Garnacho?
It's literally just because he's 20, 21.
That's it, though.
I hate that I'm even saying it, but because of his age, he can still improve. And their idea is that he can improve to another level and then sell him unless he becomes somehow a key player for us, which I have no belief in happening.
But that's the thing,
But
though.
the idea is literally just flip him. That's the only reason behind it. And I mean, look, I could complain, but the model is clearly working. Look, we just flipped Noni to Arsenal for double. Nicholas Jackson is apparently being valued by Newcastle at 65 million, according to some sources. The fuck? But you've just made double the money back on him. If they're now saying that they're going to bring in Garnacho with the worst case scenario of just being we can make money off him, don't fuck up the dressing room, and I beg you just be good. I'm not going to start propping the signing because I've watched him. He's garbage. But look, he has still got the years behind him that he can improve. And then
Lewis. He's garbage at United. We've seen so many examples of players not quite being themselves at United. It's terrible over there. So
yeah, I think there's definitely a player there. I think there's definitely a player there. But even with Chelsea, but the thing with Chelsea, and this is the one thing I have to commend them for, is that I don't really ever see bad signings for Chelsea, because even those signings that don't work out, they end up selling them for value anyway.
Exactly.
So it's like it's a win-win for them anyway. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you make your money back, right? Then some players, they go to clubs and they depreciate massively to a point where you can't sell them. Like Arsenal and United, we struggle to sell players, right? You know what I mean? For any value. Do you understand? Like, so honestly, I don't know how Chelsea do it. I genuinely don't. But their revenue.
But what happened to just thinking a player is shit? Because I hate what Vator is saying, because not everyone can save someone.
No, you mean we can't? No, what does shit mean though?
Can we actually 1 second, Solz, 1 second? Can we actually bring up examples of players who were like so shit at a football club, moved, and then were amazing at the other club?
Anthony.
How many examples?
Anthony.
Scott McTominay.
Okay, Anthony McTominay. No problem. Who else?
Okay. Di Maria.
Okay.
There's so many.
He had off-the-field issues, to be fair. Man got his house robbed. That fucked up.
I know. But
he was unsettled at Manchester. In Manchester,
he was unsettled,
just after a year. He left after a year.
Yeah, but I just feel like, you know, when it comes to football players, they're professionals for a reason. They've obviously got ability, right? Now, if they can, like, for example, I know Garnacho, no matter what you guys say about him, yes, his end product is bad. Yes, his discipline.
Guys, Lukaku wasn't that bad. Salah wasn't that bad. He showed signs.
No, he wasn't. But if I can land, like Garnacho, even though
none of them is like Garnacho now, because that's the measuring stick, though. Like we have to.
I look at Garnacho, right?
No, but let me land. Let me land.
Go.
The one I was trying to say is that with Garnacho, even though he struggles with many areas of his game and his discipline, his end product, things like that, when I watch him play, I've watched Garnacho play, and he's not someone that I would call garbage. Garbage for me is someone that I think could never cut it in any top four or any big club. But I feel like Garnacho has a lot of the raw ability. He's a very good one-on-one specialist. He's quick. He's a good dribbler. I think he's got a lot of technical ability, right? Now, if he can go to a club where a manager can change things and maybe play towards his strengths, then I think that there's a player in there. His discipline and his attitude, that we can't talk about, because that could be his downfall. But as a player, I don't think he's garbage. Just like I don't think Madueke is garbage.
Obviously, yeah, but I don't think Noni's garbage either. But when I look at Garnacho can't dribble. His crossing's inconsistent. He spams shoot, which I respect the directness. That's one strength. But he barely gets the shot on target or even has a threatening shot, which just like negates the entire point of it. He's a problem off the pitch. His brother just constantly like makes any situation worse. And he also tried sending for one of our players. Last season, he dropped a tweet saying Cole Palmer won't get more than 10 goals without penalties, and then had to delete it mid-season when the Garnacho links started popping up in January. I don't want that around my club. I look at it and I just think, no. But the only thing that Clear Lake has seen is that, look, there's still a player worst case scenario we can flip. Or they just see something in him. And again, like a lot of the choices they've made have worked. I can't just say anything about it, but I'm also just not going to just be a sheep and just say, all right, he might get better. You have to show that shit to me. I've seen enough Alejandro Garnacho to be like, look, if I get a here we go, I'm still not with it. I'm not. But I'll give you a chance. I always give people a chance when they walk in the door. So I will give him an opportunity. Well, play and like I'll watch it without bias. Unless you piss me off that bad. But...
And Lewis, in the same breath, if he does show up, plays, and shows to be better than what he was at United, contributing to the club, you then got to give praise to the signing.
Of
you
course.
Then got to.
If he does well, yeah, but like not better than United. But that's a low bar in terms of the way he played.
No, yeah, better in contributing to what you guys need with regards to your club. That's what I said.
Yeah. If he can be a competitive option in the squad, fairs, because that'll be higher than what I expect from him.
Yeah, he needs to get out of United.
There's a lot of situations. The same thing we said about Sancho last year too. Sancho's going to Chelsea. He's in a much better team, this and that. And look how it turned out for him as well. It wasn't the best. And we all probably consider Sancho's better than Garnacho. So this whole thing of like Garnacho, first of all, he's not a good player. He can't dribble. He can't do a lot of the things that we were talking about right now. He can't. Madueke, to be honest, is better than him in a lot of different situations. I think he has more pace than him. I think he's better in terms of take-ons, 1v1s. It's just the finishing is where it lets Madueke down. And another thing is Madueke got a lot of game time in the Premier League last season. Like he only scored 7 goals, but he played a lot of games. and that kind of maybe in turn allowed his price tag to be the way that it was. I just don't see Garnacho starting anywhere in that Chelsea team. He's not going to play on the left hand side, and that's why it makes no sense for them to, unless they're looking at a left wing like squad depth. Then it makes sense to me. Like, okay,
that's the idea.
That's the idea, but then why him? Like, there's other players out there that you could probably get for the same price.
Go get Malik Fofana, man.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's why
Malik Fofana is young and cheaper and with way higher ceiling.
Yeah, and he comes with less baggage as well.
Yeah,
and he's already rejected Everton, by the way.
It just makes no sense. In order for you to flip him, you're gonna have to play him. In order for you to flip
I don't know
him,
if you saw, but like 2 days ago, Everton Malik Fofana was a thing.
Sorry, Shik.
No.
Everton.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the link, bro. But then I think he rejected them. Basically, Omar told me, he shared with me the link. Basically,
Lewis, I'm concerned. If you have to flip him, you have to play him. And where are you going to play? That's the thing.
I think we need Garnacho more.
Listen, for me, I only speak for myself.
You need take him, please.
You would take Garnacho at Arsenal?
No, I'm saying we need him more than Chelsea because we need left winger. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Take him.
Be my guest, man.
Take him.
Be my guest.
Part of me still thinks he goes Villa. Part of me still thinks he goes Villa. Because I think we're trying to work out a deal with Villa. With one of either Martinez or a Watkins. But we'll see how that all works out. So part of me still thinks he goes to Villa. But I'm telling you, man, if Chelsea do sign him, it's so backwards. It's so backwards.
But you know what I love about when people like say players are garbage and they're shit and this is that, it's that there's always a chance for them to prove you guys wrong. Like if Garnacho does move to a different club and he ends up doing crazy stuff, everyone's gonna eat their words up because everyone's calling him garbage.
I'm not gonna be anti-Garnacho if he walks through the door. Yeah. I'm gonna give him an opportunity. I'm only gonna start really getting at Garnacho if he performs like shit in my shirt.
Also,
it's like Madueke now. It's like Madueke now. He has nothing to lose because everybody already thinks he's shit anyway. You know what I mean? So
but Tony's a better player. He's a better player on multiple different levels.
Yeah, he is a better player. But it's just like, like if he works out at a different club. I could care less. He didn't work out at my team. I just want him gone. And that's the end of the day.
But why don't
I also say this? He's better.
He's
better and best probably off the bench. I'm not even going to deny that. Off the bench is when there's a couple of minutes left in the game. You can try to expect something from him. Fresh legs, all those type of things. That's when in Ten Hag's first season, he was most useful. And he's more utilized too off the bench. He's scored match winners for us in certain games. So it's just like, that's, I just don't get why Chelsea are signing him. To have him, Garnacho, as your left wing depth is crazy. You can just go out there and there's plenty of wingers out there.
I laughed at Arsenal signing Madueke. I will laugh at Chelsea signing Garnacho if it happens. I will laugh. And he's just a shit player. I don't see anything in him. I don't think he improves Chelsea in any way, shape, or form. Even if you're talking about depth, there are better players in terms of depth that Chelsea Football Club can buy. I think Xavi Simmons is better depth for left wing, and he can play multiple positions. I think Joao Pedro's better depth. I think Pedro Neto's better depth. Like, you already have Gittins, by the way, better as well, like at least with a higher ceiling. The thing with Garnacho is he has nothing to offer for me to go like, wow, like, Garnacho is going to come to Chelsea and do this. You know, like, this is the thing that Garnacho is going to do. Like, 100%, I know he can do something. Like, let's say Garnacho was an incredibly shit footballer, but he was a very good finisher, right? Everyone would come here and say, okay, he might not be good technically, but at least he's good finishing-wise. You know, like, people would bring something. The problem with Garnacho is I'm struggling to bring anything. That's the conversation here. Like, I'm struggling to even say, okay, guys, Garnacho is going to bring Chelsea 1, 2, and 3. Because I believe that you could probably find someone in the academy that is better. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'd say. Like, you let Sancho go. Sancho 25 million is better than Garnacho for 40 or 30 or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. See, objective answer.
Like, the idea is that we want direct wingers, but you want direct wingers that like actually threaten the goal. You don't do that. He just drives at the goal, and then hopes he doesn't hit a player.
But I'd rather that player than the player. Because I'd rather the Madueke Garnacho type player that's going to have the bravery to take someone on than the player that, like, the Grealish type player and the Sancho type player that like to get the ball and then pass it through the middle. Like those are the wingers that I can't stand. Those are the ones that
I mean, I don't. I like those prototypes. It's just more like you still need to like have that directness in you as well. Like Grealish at Villa would have that. Sancho wasn't showing that at Chelsea, but he showed that at Dortmund. Like those players I prefer, but you can have that directness in your game as well and do that. It's about the decision making. Like that's what made Hazard so generational in that remark, because he could be direct, he could slow down the game, he could do both of that and still have a massive factor in games single-handedly. He was the final form of that. But like with Sancho, it was just he was too shook sometimes. He weren't direct nearly as much as he should have been. But at least we're getting Hato and Simmons across the line. I've just seen Fabrizio's got this here we go meter, and we're like 80% done on that. So we might hear an announcement tonight or tomorrow. And then maybe we'll hear something about Simmons in the next few days. But we want Simmons and Garnacho.
Yeah, it still strikes my brain. It hurts my brain how quick of a team you just get their deals done, man. It's so like there's not a long processed out dialogue. There's
only done quick.
No, but it's not that. But I just feel like when it comes to Chelsea, yeah, it's like you're linked to Hato, you're linked to Simmons, you're going for the bids, you're doing your business quietly. There's no. But when it comes to Arsenal signings, there needs to be a whole documentary about it. Oh, let's prepare the welcome video. Let's prepare people running around. Let's prepare all the masks and the faces. And our signings are like rare because we don't have them. It's like they drag out too long, and I just feel like if I just feel like Simmons, man, Simmons burns me because I did want him. I've wanted him at Arsenal for a long time. I really want him at Arsenal for a long. I would personally take him over Eze.
What do you want at Arsenal?
Oh wow,
Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Over Eze though.
Only because Eze's only come out this summer that Arsenal been linked to him. I've wanted Simmons for a long time.
Okay.
My personal.
Thank God you said Simmons there. I thought you were saying I really want Garnacho.
No.
The slap out. Just like Solz, what are you?
But I don't.
Minutes Garnacho could have, give it to Esteban.
But you guys have a lot of players, though. That's the thing about Chelsea. You have so many players in your squad. Like,
I don't even mind that to a point because of like the amount of games we've been playing. We just came off the World Cup. We're going straight into another season. We haven't even started our preseason. The players don't come back till next week. Then we've got 2 games on that weekend, one on Friday, one on Sunday, and then the season starts the next weekend. So I just need all these players in by then, ideally, except Garnacho. Like, take your fucking time with that one. I don't care. Like, even go further past deadline day if you need to. Rather waste that time getting Mike Mignon. That's a transfer.
Go further. Just don't sign him.
Yeah, just don't sign him. Use that time and effort and get Mike Mignon in, and we'll do something serious. How about that? Let's go and get a goalkeeper. Sanchez, big up for the final and everything, but if I still back people over finals, I'd want Havertz to stay. No, I need more.
See, that's why Arsenal fans in the chat, see, this is a lesson for all of you guys. You see how Lewis, very positive about his club, still criticizing Garnacho if he comes to Chelsea. See, you can criticize, even though he likes his club, he likes the direction, he likes the manager and stuff. You have to criticize when there is a reason to be criticized. But with Xavi Simmons thing, if that happens, I think that's an amazing signing for Chelsea. I think Chelsea are just going technical ballers all the way throughout. I think you could actually genuinely line up a front 4 of Simmons, Pedro, Palmer as the 3 behind the lap, and you'd win games of football. And you could go ahead.
No, but Hussam, you asked me I think 2 weeks ago, do you see Chelsea as serious title contenders now, or do you see them like going?
No, don't change my words. I never said serious title contenders.
No. You asked me.
I said I'm side-eyeing Chelsea.
No. But you asked me, and I said, and I remember it was the weekend that they won.
I asked you. Sorry, I misheard.
Yeah. You asked me, and then it was the weekend they won the Club World Cup, and I was like, they're so far off. Now, if they get Hato and they get Simmons, I think now we have to start taking them very seriously, like genuinely.
It's funny because I actually think Gahey would have been better for Chelsea, given his experience, and Hato would have probably been better for us because we have plenty of experience. But the reverse is happening. But I actually really like Mark Gahey.
We started talking with Gahey again last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because there's rumors apparently that Ajax wants 70 M's for Hato. I don't know if that's true or not, but we will see.
Nah, they're going to take 40 or 45 or something.
Yeah,
like
I think that's a very fair price for him. I think Hato is a good player, but he ain't like a center back. He's a bit more of like a hybrid type player. Anyway, let me grab these supers before we move on, talk about other clubs. Big up to all of you guys. Big up, by the way, as well to Mo for the raid. Big up to everyone who's just jumped on from Footy Judge Mo channel. Guys, we have 1,500 people in here. We're not even at 500 likes yet. Well, I have some shame. How you want me to laugh at Garnacho? You have worse conversion rate than him. Close the live chat, hit the like button, go subscribe to all my brothers on the panel. Saad Football Corner, Shik TV, Carefree Lewis G, Vator Games, Jacob as well, who will be joining us in a bit. So go subscribe to all of you guys. Please like the video now. Anyway, let me grab a couple of these supers. Big up to LB, who says, enjoy Gluck 14. That's a crazy super chat.
Man, like Yok, bro.
Wow. That's crazy, That's fucking
You definitely, none of you can sit there laughing like Gyokeres. None of you have a striker that's got anywhere near his goal numbers in the last year. So all of you.
Excuse me?
Hey, none of your strikers have a World Cup, mate.
No, that's fine. My striker is one of the most. My striker has scored more than all of your strikers.
Your striker could bully Ferenc and Rio Avenue and all the
That's
other.
Right. I'm just saying that. Make sure you know what you're saying.
Also, you realize Vator employs Erling Haaland.
Yes, I said earlier, except for Vator in every discussion I'm having here. Do you know what I mean? You know who I'm going, but I can't discuss with City because City beat the record. I'm saying
you can't discuss with me either if we sign
Hussam, your top goal scorer is a right winger, Hussam. So for you to pipe down,
yeah, and he got the PFA award for the best player.
But your striker's garbage.
Who? Isak is garbage.
No. Isak hasn't signed yet. Stop being shameless. You fraud.
He's not your player yet.
Fabrizio just spoke on.
Strikers only scoring against the bottom 5 in Portugal. It's all mad.
That's fine. He scored against Man City this season, and he scored a hat trick against them. So
I'm not writing him off in transition, bro. Yeah. Now, Prem against them low blocks. I want to see something.
See if we can score more goals than Kai Havertz. We'll start there. Listen,
Mr. Benjamin Sesko, Calvert-Lewin, bottom left. You need to pipe down first of all, because
we'll see if you can score more goals than Kai Havertz. Your fan base is still out here trying to pick who we should start as a striker. Should it be Kai Havertz or should it be Gyokeres? I thought you guys finally got the guy.
Big up to Ed says, can we get Vator to rage quit like Hamza? No, because Vator doesn't even talk.
What is it?
How can you get someone who doesn't talk to rage quit? 34 minutes, he just did the intro and he just sat there on his phone texting his side chick. How you expect me to get him to rage quit? Big up to Josh and to Ed for the super chats. You tried to start, it failed. Big up to Road King TV. Oh yeah, now honestly there is a player in Garnacho. I actually agree with that.
Road
King TV. I was just trying to give you a prop. What kind of nonsense?
He's not.
But we don't need any negative energy in our dressing room. I think he needs a new environment. But Amarim did him dirty in the Europa final. Do not turn into Man United's save a hole. You see how you laugh at Arsenal? Don't be the Man United version of that. You can't every time there's a hole that needs saving at Man United, you save the hole. You cannot do this, Habibi. You have to have some shame, have some respect, and realize
she don't want
to let them all go.
Save her.
Yeah,
and going back to the last super chat, the first thing that I said, Hussam came off me and said, I disagree with Vader. That's the first thing you have to say. So I was like, you know what? Let me be quiet.
Big up Vader.
They let Rio go, Hussam. Imagine that. Hey, big up Rionel Gomesi. You got me. Big up Rio Gomoha. He was cooking in that preseason game like crazy. I won't even lie to you, bro. I won't even lie to you.
I heard a lot of good things about it. But I'm going to say what I said when we sold him. If I have to worry about Rio when he starts like balling out in the Premier League week in and week out for Liverpool, we ain't done our job. Like, because that's only going to happen in a few years. Big up to him.
Oh, yeah, he's too young. Yeah, he ain't going to start.
Yeah, if he becomes a problem before we're sorted, then we're a joke.
Why can't football come home for the men? Because
it just did.
How?
We just brought it home.
Oh,
not-
he's talking about the Club World Cup.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
I've had enough of this guy, bro.
He's a
This Club
fraud.
What
man.
did you think?
You have blood on your hands, PSG. You have blood on your hands, bro. Unbelievable. Why can't it come home? Because I think there's a lot of teams better. That's why. Wu Lei in Chinese Super League, 35 goals. Let's sign him too. No, bro. What the fuck?
That's
is it?
not the same. Don't compare the Chinese Super League to the.
Wow.
Don't compare the Chinese
Hey,
Super League.
Blaze,
to the
1-0 Blaze. 1-0
You're
Blaze. I
waffling.
respect
You're
the super
waffling.
chat right here. Let me actually check Chinese Super League top goal scorer. If his
No
name
one
is Wu
cares
Lei,
about the. I don't care about the Chinese Super League. We're talking about the Portuguese league. They're
Wait.
completely different.
I'm actually gonna Google it right now.
Top goal scorer.
You liar! The top goal scorer is not Wu Lei. Where you made this up? Bro?
Exactly.
That's a Wu Lei.
Exactly. He's a
The
liar.
top goal
Wait,
scorer is
that's
someone
messed
called
up.
What that means
Fabio,
in Chinese now.
someone called Fabio Abreu, who scored.
That's
18 goals.
Racismo. That's Racismo, Blaze.
Wu Lei in 2025 has played 6 games, scored 1 goal. You absolute fraud. You know you are.
Do better,
You're a
Blaze.
fraud.
Do better, Blaze. Do better, brother. Do
That's
better.
funny.
They're saying wrong season. Okay, let's go 24. Oh, he didn't lie. Wait a second.
What do you mean?
24-25. Wu Lei scored 34 goals in 30 appearances
apologies.
for Shanghai Port. He wasn't lying.
Apologies. Wow.
He wasn't
Wonderful.
lying.
Target neutralized. Tango
Oh,
down.
well done, Blezu. Well done, Wu Lei as well. Whoever the fuck
Well
that
done,
guy
Blaze.
is. Anyway, guys, let's get to 500 likes. We're like at 400, guys. Everyone, please close the live chat and like the video right here. Right now, let's move from one London club to the other. Let's talk about the Yasina. You get me? Gyokeres announced. Eze next. Solz, how do you feel about your football club right now?
Yeah, look, I think I've had some commitments over the last week or so, so I haven't actually been on any streams since the Gyokeres announcement. Look, I think look, and again, I'm the positive Arsenal fan, so I'm not trying to maintain an image or anything, right? I'm just being realistic. I can only be myself, right? I think Gyokeres is an amazing signing. I think Gyokeres is an amazing signing, but I do feel like Arsenal fans are going a bit overboard. Do you know what I mean? Coming out, doing this, and I'm not going to be one of them fans going like that and being shameless, right? Because ultimately, I'm still not happy enough with our reinforcements in the attacking forefront, because for me, I'm a serious Arsenal fan. I'm looking at how can we win the Premier League title. I don't care
Souls,
about.
don't go there yet. No, Souls, don't go that far. Just talk about this signing. Let's talk about him as a signing first before you do.
Cool. I'll talk about Gyokeres solely. I think he's a good player. I think he's a transitional based striker. I think even though Sporting do hold a lot of the ball in the Portuguese league, a lot of his goals have been against the run of play. He has scored a lot of penalties. I think he struggles aerially as well. So there's limitations to his game. But I'm never going to judge him and say he can't play on a low block, because I've never seen him play against a low block. So I have to give the striker the benefit of the doubt. His goal scoring numbers are there. He's at a good age where he's in his prime. I think his mentality and his discipline is second to none, because that's something that you can't teach, right? He always wanted Arsenal. He wanted to come. His mentality so far has been crazy. I think there was an interview yesterday where I think Odegaard sent him a letter saying welcome to Arsenal, and he was like, I don't care about all of that, I just want assists. He's already thinking about just how can he get goals and how can he win games. Do you understand? So I love that kind of serious mentality and his aura and everything. I genuinely think he's going to be a success, but he's only a success. You're only as good as the player that's servicing you. Okay. So ultimately, Arsenal need attacking reinforcement, because even the game against Newcastle, I'm still seeing the same faces every game again. I'm still seeing Moreno, I'm still seeing Trossard, I'm still seeing Martinelli, and I'm just thinking to myself, and I'm seeing Havertz, and I'm thinking it looks like the same ball of crap again. I feel like we need a left winger, and we need. That's why I really want Eze, right? And I'll tell you why I really want Eze, because if Odegaard's having a poor game, and we've seen Odegaard in his last season was terrible, Eze can slot in Odegaard's position. If Martinelli or Trossard's having a poor game, he can slot in their position as well. So he's a versatile player that can cover us on both sides of the game that we struggle with the most. So I feel like Arsenal fans need to calm down. I'm seeing people running around making videos doing this. It's embarrassing. It's shameless, actually. I honestly, as an Arsenal fan,
But
No,
so
I
it's
don't.
on brand. It's
No,
on brand.
I don't care if it's on brand. I feel like you need to be.
That
I feel like you,
AFTV video is jokes, man.
no. It's not even about AFTV. It's. I'm not talking about AFTV. I'm talking in general. Just running around doing up hands, doing up this and this that. Like this is where you get clipped up. This is why Arsenal get clipped up. This is why. Because they'll come out. I've seen Sad, that fraud Sad coming out going on stream like an idiot. And then once something goes wrong, right? Those are the clips that start surfacing. Like, let's calm down. Let's close out the window, right? We've got a tough 6-7 games to start the season, okay? And let's see, and then we can start doing that. Like, let's be realistic, man. Like, at the end of the day, we want to win something.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no worries. We want to win something next season. Yeah,
La, la, la.
you know, it's a lot. You know, these are my guys, by the way. Listen, big up AFTV. And,
big them up, man. Big them up.
I was on AFTV for a number of years. Everyone in this video is a close friend of mine. But listen, I've said it to them, and I'll say it on stream. People need to calm down. You understand? Like, we need to just, because you know what I mean. Because ultimately,
Get that shit off my screen, bro.
But you know what? I think he's going to be a good player. He will. Like, I'm going to put myself out there now. If we get Eze, I think even without Eze, I think he gets 20 goals.
Why is it always your fan base that does this? Why?
I'll tell you why, Hassam. So
remember when they did the party song?
Hassam, I'll tell you why.
That age,
we're not. No, but Hassam, I'll tell you why. Imagine you're a child who didn't receive any gifts growing up, and then people start giving you gifts. You start to overreact to those gifts. It's not something that you're very used to. We weren't used to signing big players. Like when we signed Ozil, it was like our first big player in how many years? Everybody went crazy. And then we signed Declan Rice and everybody went crazy. And now we're signing Gyokeres. Everyone's going crazy. It's like Arsenal fans do struggle with when it comes to overexcitement for signings. Like genuinely, I think if Chelsea signs Simmons and Hato, I don't think I'm going to see a single Chelsea fan start doing up their celebrations and start making video and stuff. It's just going to be cool. Another 2 players through the door. Let's get to preseason. But Arsenal want to make every signing a brand. They want to make every signing a whole film, a whole documentary. And I just feel like you need to understand that football is a competitive sport. You celebrate when you win. You don't celebrate when you assign players, because it's not a TV documentary. So I'm happy for Gyokeres. I think he'll score 20 goals. I wanted him over Sesko. Sam laughed at Arsenal for being linked with Sesko for 2 weeks, right? And we didn't get him. We got Gyokeres. I'm happy about that. But now, show me you're serious and go and sign another attacker. Because if Madueke, Trossard, and Martinelli are our only attacking reinforcements outside of Saka, then I can't see how we're going to win the league. Genuinely. And if it's not winning the league, I don't care. Because I want to win the league. It's the only thing I care about now. Winning the league or winning the champs.
What?
That's just the truth. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think, but I'm happy for Gyokeres. I think he's going to get...
So, guys...
I don't...
Actually, you know what? We'll talk about it in the Liverpool section. Go ahead, guys.
I don't... I agree with how you're going to give this player a chance. The 20 goals, that's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout because he is going to be your focal point, him and Saka, right? Like, obviously, you would assume that Arteta is going to make the attack focused on those 2 players. So 20 goals ain't bad, especially when you saw... What did Kai Havertz have a good season of 15 in the Prem? Am I right with that?
Yeah.
So Gyokeres coming through with 20 goals. That's actually a very good. That's a very good debut season.
I think he needs to, as a bare minimum. I think he needs to get 20 goals, right? Because ultimately, like, it's going to be interesting to see how we play off him. Because I feel like Arteta has a plan for him, and Arteta's already come out and said he's got a strategy. Because they asked him, "You've got Havertz and Gyokeres. How are you planning to play both of them?" And Arteta said, "We've got a plan where both of them can be incorporated." So it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to plan out. What I do know,
playing Gyokeres on the left.
Yeah, if he does that, then we're going to be having very different conversations. But Gyokeres, for me, like what I do know for now is that he's a proven goal scorer. Okay, And that's what Arsenal have been crying out for. Someone that knows where the back of the net is. You know what I mean? Has put up big numbers, has scored in big games, has played against world-class teams, has played against who's in front of him. Yes, his style of play and the way Sporting plays different to Arsenal, but ultimately, look, players can adapt. You know what I mean? Just because a player has played one way for one club, it doesn't mean that he can't adapt his game with another club. And Saad, you fraud, you bobblehead, right? Stop waffling and chatting shit on my name, innit? You fraud. But anyway, bun Saad anyway. But listen, and look, big up to Burton.
The link.
Yeah, send him the link, man.
You guys don't want me inside start going at it. I'm telling you now, it's not going to end well.
You can go at it. I don't mind. We'll sit back and watch. But I don't know if Saad is up for debating.
No, but Saad's a fraud. I'll tell you why Saad's a
fraud.
fraud.
It's been a minute.
No, I'll tell you why Saad's
Last
a fraud.
time I think I was on stream with him, he said we're going to be in
on.
the same position next season looking for a new manager.
Saad just messaged me said, nah, man.
Chelsea now, innit?
Saad's
Big
a
up
fraud.
Saad.
Yeah, Saad's a fraud because Saad likes to do PR for Arsenal when we sign players. Like, we signed Gyokeres, and you can see him on the stream doing this with his big head. Yeah, but ultimately,
Bro, you really hate that celebration.
Bro, it's not that, bro. It's just annoying that I'm going on Twitter and I'm seeing people like in their rooms doing this, posting videos about it. Like when was the last time you saw a player signed for any club in the Premier League and everyone's doing their celebration? Please give me one player. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. It's just Arsenal doing it. Like, when was the last time you saw any big team sign a big player and start doing their celebrations everywhere on videos and running around and doing?
I don't even know, because even with Palmer, he made a celebration.
Sheik, were you doing the CR7 celebration?
No,
You're getting called out by your own fans, by the way. So just so you know, Solz.
Oh yeah, the second time, no, not really.
No,
Not really.
I don't have to find another club because you're not the spokesperson for how Arsenal fans need to act. Every Arsenal fan can act how they want to act. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying to you that we need to calm down because we signed the player and we still have more to do in the window. Our team as it is today, if the window ended tomorrow, our team is not good enough to win a Premier League title. And if our team is not good enough to win a Premier League title, I don't care about Gyokeres celebration. I don't care about it because we're not winning nothing. Right? So I don't understand. If you guys want to be Arsenal fans that just celebrate game by game when Arsenal fans score, but ultimately, like, bro, it's too far down in the project now. We're 6 years in, right? I've got people like Lewis sitting there with titles on their flipping shoulders every stream, waffling to me about European trophies. So ultimately now, something needs to happen.
You don't understand it. You don't understand it.
Oh, here we go again. No, I swear to God, that picture of the Liverpool.
What? You said European trophies? I just posted my 6 UCLs. Why are you mad, bro?
Yeah, now tell me how out of those 6 UCLs,
What
how
happens
many?
when you start talking down on European trophies? We got to remind you about them. It is what it is.
That's fine. I can do the same thing.
Forget all this talk about.
You know what it is, man. Done it all, seen it all, won it all. Europe's only complete football club, bruv. And now the rulers of the world, up the Blues.
Okay. Anyway, Solz, how can Gyokeres fit in at Arsenal? That's the more interesting question. Tell me. Instead of all this Arteta shit, khalas, we get it. He's a shit manager. Tell me about.
Arteta is definitely not a shit manager, and I think he's going to try and win the league next season.
He's a great manager. Happy now? It's a
good manager.
How can Gyokeres fit in?
Look, Gyokeres fits into Arsenal. Look, he's a transition type striker. I think we're going to play off Odegaard, be over the top through the right eight. I think Saka's crosses in as well. I think we haven't seen Gyokeres in an Arsenal system yet, or playing for any team that has a similar system to Arsenal. So I can't really answer that question, Hussam. Like, we need to wait to see how he adapts to our system. How I think he can adapt to our system.
Ooh, you think you're talking about adapting to your system, but apparently they have to change. You have to change to adapt to Gyokeres' playing style.
But I know Arteta is not going to do that though. Arteta is stubborn. He won't change.
Hasn't he come out publicly and said it? Saad told me yesterday.
No, he's not. Arteta, yeah, exactly. I don't know why he's quoting Saad like he works for Arsenal he works for Arsenal. Listen, Arteta has said.
Wow.
Arteta has said that.
Saad, you're getting so disrespected right now.
Listen, big up Saad. I don't want people to think I'm actually beefing him. That's my people. Listen. But what I'm saying is, I feel like Gyokeres has the physicality. if he can get his aerial ability sorted, I think he'll score a lot of goals from headers. I think a lot of the chances that Havertz got last season, if Gyokeres gets in those same positions as that last man when Odegaard's floating the ball over, like Saka's
How can you
cutting in-
get Gyokeres in that position is the question. How?
Because I feel like his role will be as a last man striker. I feel like Arteta will tell him to stay central, stay in one position, and will utilize our wide players, right? And when, for example, Saka's cutting in or cutting through left and right and puts that ball in the middle, I feel like Gyokeres has a much higher chance of scoring Havertz's chances. I think Havertz had like 15, 16 clear goal scoring opportunities missed last season. I think Gyokeres scores 80% of those, genuinely. So I feel like our goal... Yeah, he's a way better finisher. So I feel like our numbers will definitely go up. We'll score more goals, right? Our defense is already sorted. I feel like we are probably the best defense in the league, right? So my only worry is in that creativity side, right? It's the only worry I have. I'm okay with our six. I'm okay with our defense. I'm okay with our striker. I think our left winger and our cam, I can't trust Odegaard to have a season that he had 2 years ago. If I'm judging Odegaard based on his last season, we're going to struggle again. That's why I want Eze. Because we can't afford for Odegaard to have 3 months of shit performances and we're just sitting there saying Gyokeres is not doing nothing. Who's giving him the ball? Who's creating for him? So we need Eze. And that's just facts.
You know what? I would think that Saka having trust in Gyokeres early, and if Gyokeres is even just clinical a few times, it's going to free up that attack. Because we know every club's focused on Saka. They're going to try to shut him down. But if clubs need to worry about centrally with Gyokeres, I think Saka's going to benefit. Obviously, Odegaard's going to benefit. This signing's really good. This signing is really good. And when you guys want to continue to question Arteta because he hasn't won a trophy, I get it, other than the FA. But he is going to get the best out of this player, and it's not going to be. It's not going to be, oh, I'm not adapting to him. It's going to be a combination of the two. The players got to adapt to Arsenal and the league. And I think Arteta, who's able to get improvement out of Mourinho and Havertz, is going to be able to get good results out of Gyokeres. I think you guys are going to be a problem.
Fair enough.
Shik, do you think we should be worried about Arsenal next year?
Worried about them
including Shik?
winning the league.
We including Shik, or we not including Shik?
Because Shik is not emotionally invested in a title race, so he can
I'm
answer.
not. I haven't been so for a while. Probably won't be for a while. No, but if I'm Liverpool, I don't know where Vator stands on this. Vator, are you concerned about Arsenal now that they got their striker? Because I had you guys finishing second, so you don't think you can finish second? They'll still finish above you.
No. See,
why should Shik be worried? They signed James Trafford, bro.
No, hold on. The reason why I asked whether when you said should we be worried, if that meant including United, like Shik, should Shik
No,
be
he's
worried?
asking about himself. Like,
okay, yeah. Okay, so Liverpool.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should, especially if you get Isak. Should you be worried about Arsenal? No, you shouldn't be.
But I think we definitely finish second though, as a bare minimum. I don't think City finish above us.
Wow, mashallah.
You said definitely?
I guess definitely. Okay. But they just push you back up in terms of your summer transfer.
You're the
window,
first
sure.
loser, mashallah.
Gyokeres is a good signing, 100%. That's you can't deny that at all. Like they're getting a good goal scorer. Proven, we'll see, but they're getting a good goal scorer. When Chance steps up to him 9 times out of 10, he'll probably score. We'll see.
He'll probably score, yeah.
I just think Liverpool, in terms of what the business that they've done, they're still ahead of Arsenal. In that sense. So that's why I just don't think you should be scared of them, to be honest. Hussam. But
not scared, but from the outside looking in, do you think Arsenal can put up a serious challenge for the
not
for the league?
Not to Liverpool, not to you, no.
So who are you challenging then?
Serious challenge? You mean like they go up until the end of like the last couple of match weeks, like 30, 36, 35, 36. They're in the title race. Is that what you're saying, Hussam?
Yeah, and okay, not even match week 30. Why is match week 35 the measuring stick now? Like,
I'm just saying, like,
let's say I don't know until April.
No. But you can't say that because game week 35 is the measuring stick because that's what is the definition of taking you all the way to the final day. Because like for me, a serious title challenge is you went toe to toe with the winners up until the end.
Yeah,
And at the
don't act
end-
like you don't know what going toe to toe means.
Exactly, he knows. Like ultimately, if we fall off in like end of March, early April,
Going toe to toe
we-
basically is what Liverpool did, like in the quadruple charge season.
yes,
where,
and what we
like,
did, and what we did against
City Villa, basically.
yes,
Yeah.
and what we did against City as well, when City won the treble that season, and we took them to the fight. I think we were challenging until like the final month or something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying
Yeah.
like, look. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I'm being pessimistic because I'm fuming at Liverpool, right? But I'm gonna be honest now, yeah. Even if Liverpool get Isak, if we get Eze, I think we can take him to the final day because I've seen us without Gyokeres, without any of these players, take a very good City team all the way,
True.
right? Yes, we failed, but City, treble winning City, who won everything, we still took them basically all the way, right? So I'm not going to be scared of Liverpool, right? But ultimately, the only
Let
reason
me
why
ask you a question that Mo asked yesterday. I want to get to all of you guys' answers. And this is the interest. I think it's a very interesting question.
Mo who? Mo Inter that lost to PSG?
Mo Salah asked the question. Footy judge Mo, of course.
Okay.
Let me tell you the question that he asked. Let's go back to August 2024, a year ago. Okay? Let's imagine Arteta became the Liverpool manager and Slot became the Arsenal manager. Okay? So reverse the managers for this season that just passed. Who wins the league? Slot's Arsenal or Arteta's Liverpool?
Arteta's Liverpool.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's Arteta's Liverpool because this is what I'm trying to say. Because
Liverpool.
do you know why I hate that
Wait,
question?
let everyone answer first. So
Arteta's
who,
Liverpool.
I say Slot's Arsenal personally.
Of course, you're
Lewis,
going to
what's
say
your
that because you're a fraud.
What, with the same injuries for both teams?
You have to
No,
account
just the
for
team,
everything.
just the team.
No, you can't. The same injuries. No, don't do that. Yes, the same.
No.
Same
I don't have to
circumstance,
say
switch
it.
managers.
Wait.
No, it's the same
You're
circumstance. But you
shouting
switch
for no
managers.
reason. The reason why with Slot you'd have less injuries is because Slot rotates more.
That's
Slot
bullshit.
does not bring Salah on when you're 4-0 up against Preston. Slot will not play him in a dead game against Girona. That's the thing. So I'm saying your new manager for last season is Slot from match week 1. My new manager is Arteta from match week 1. I say Slot's Arsenal win the league.
No,
Nah.
completely
Nah.
disagree. And do you know why they do
I don't
this?
like the
Vader?
answer.
Can you let Lewis just give his answer and then explain?
Go on.
I don't like the answer to the question.
Okay, that means Slot's Arsenal, I assume.
No. But
No
do you know
comment.
what? No. Do you know why people love to do this? This is why I hate these sort of questions. Yeah, it's because
Mm.
what they're trying to do now, Vader, is they're trying to say it's Arteta's fault that we got the injuries. It's Arteta's fault because he played this.
That's
player
my
against this
point.
team. No. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what my point is. I feel like they're using Arteta's scapegoat to say, oh, because he played, because Havertz went to Dubai, it's his fault he got injured. Because, bro, it's not that. Players get injuries. Some teams get unlucky with injuries. The injuries, for me, are not to do with the manager. Okay? So ultimately, if the injuries are the exact same, the season is the exact same, the teams are the exact same, Liverpool have most of their players available for the entire season. Arsenal have literally 6 out of their 7 attackers all injured at the same time. It doesn't matter if Arteta or Slot's the manager. Arteta would have won the league with Liverpool. It's that simple because Liverpool had better availability, way better availability. We lost Saka for 3 months. Odegaard for 3 months.
Let me respond to this.
Havertz. We lost
I agree.
Gabriel. We lost
You agree with him, so you can't rebuttal something you agree with. I'll rebuttal. So here's the thing. The reason
I have
why
a
I
different
say
point that I want to make, but
the reason why I say Arteta's Liverpool wouldn't have won the league and Slot's Arsenal would have won the league is because Arteta would have stopped our main strength, which is our forward line. The strength of Liverpool last season was our front line. Arteta limits his forwards. This is something that even Arsenal fans
he doesn't
say.
do that in year one.
Arteta
Exactly.
limits his
Thank you,
forwards.
Vader.
So he'd have asked Salah to track back. He'd have asked for all this defensive work that Salah did not want to do this season. And that's why he had the year that he had this year. And the reason why Arteta's Liverpool wouldn't have won the league is because our main strength was our forward line. And he would have ran Salah into the ground. I think Salah by February would have been done. I think he would have ran multiple players into the ground like we have seen. Plenty of proof this season. Timber came out, spoke to the Dutch newspaper. Go check it out. He literally told the Dutch newspaper, I was injured, I wasn't ready, and Arteta essentially forced him to play, basically.
Oh,
That's
come on. You're not adding context.
Okay. So
Such
that,
a
I
fraud.
hear that. That's a fair
Timber was
point.
injured, and
Get him,
Arteta
Shik.
Context.
So was Ben White. So was Ben White. We had no.
Okay, perfect. Another example of running a player into the ground.
I have to address this.
Another example of a player being ran into the ground. Thank you.
Cool.
It's
So
not right
this
to
is
the
the
ground. It's not right
evidence
to the
that you
ground.
have to suggest that Arteta won't win with Liverpool. Now tell us why Slot would win with that Arsenal squad. Tell us
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Thank you. With
Yeah.
the same injuries.
Because
With the
Slot's
same
mentality is there you go. By the way, Yasser literally speaks Dutch. By the way, he speaks the whole
Big
language.
up, Yasser.
All right,
does that mean?
translate it in the comments. then.
Yes.
So what does
And
that
he
mean?
translated it as well live on a stream.
My cousin
No,
speaks Dutch. He
back-
told me what it means. I don't
Back to
understand.
the topic. The reason why Slot's Arsenal would win the league is Slot's mentality is win first mentality. Meaning, I always give this example, I'll give it again. Liverpool 2-2 Fulham, Arsenal 1-1 Brighton. I got a point, Arsenal got a point, but it sent two different messages. Liverpool had a man down against Fulham, and even with a man down, attacked till the end of the game, more possession, more shots on target, more corners, more everything. Like Liverpool bombarded Fulham's net to the point where Slot moved Gravenberch to play centre back. Arsenal have 10 men against Brighton at home, and Arteta decides to, I accept the point. That's the difference in mentality between the two managers. Slot will always try to go for the kill, will always try to go for the 3 points, and Arteta is not the same.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
So
But
first of all,
it's a lot of different situations though. Like, can Slot get the best out of the dip that Odegaard had this past season with Arsenal? I don't know. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but Slot is more attacking, so you could see
Squad
Odegaard
for squad,
express
though.
himself more.
Okay, but in that attack, he's relying on Martinelli because big thing, like Sol said, you have to put in the fact that they had their players injured. That's a big thing. So Slot's not gonna have a fully fit. He's not gonna have Saka every single week. So where are the goals gonna come from? The same reason why Arteta.
Yeah, but Slot would have had less injuries
Okay,
because
but
he rotates more. Remember the week you cooked me against Plymouth? Name one starter who played against Plymouth. None of them.
fair enough.
I know.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's
Like Slot would have used Nwaneri more. He would use all the depth players more. He'd have given them all game time. Saka wouldn't play against Preston and Derby in the 3rd round and the 4th round of the Carabao Cup.
I'll just
That's
say
it.
this. The reason why I think Arteta would win, because I think Liverpool overall, right now at this point, after they've won the league, have a better squad. That's what I think. And that's why I think Arteta with a better squad could probably do well.
and you can't overlook.
You have a better
27
right winger. You have a better.
I don't
left
think
winger.
Salah would have had the same numbers with a more defensive coach.
Okay, maybe not the same numbers, but
But
he would
who
still
knows?
be
Diaz-
the same
Diaz might
Salah
have
he
more
is.
numbers.
He would still be the same Salah that he is.
How
It's
would
not
Diaz
like
have
Arteta
more
would-
numbers than with a defensive coach? It makes
Okay,
sense.
but this is the
No,
thing
no.
though, Hassam. Like Arteta, if Salah doesn't produce the same numbers under Arteta that he did for Slot last season, that's not him downplaying Salah's tools. Salah had a freak year. Like he had an absolutely crazy year.
Yeah, he was
None of us
unbelievable, but
expected.
with a
None of
defensive
us
coach, I
expected
don't
him
think that
scoring the
happens.
goals and the assists.
But sorry,
Going
you
to
know
happen.
what you're
Yeah,
forgetting.
but he could have less GNA, but I don't think it would be a significant amount of less GNA that he would have. I think
Yeah,
Arteta
exa-
would still try to utilize Mo Salah the way that Mo
Exactly.
Salah needs to be utilized.
Exactly.
That's
And
just Mo
also,
Salah as a player.
you're forgetting
That's
the
just how he is
fact.
as a player.
You're forgetting the fact that Arsenal had 27 injuries.
I'm not forgetting the
27.
fact. I literally
No,
addressed
let
that
me.
fact 3
I know
times,
you
but you
addressed it. I
ignored
know
what
you
I
addressed
said.
it. No,
If
because
Arne
you know,
Slot was Arsenal manager, you would have less injuries.
I know
That's the
you
thing.
can't-
We
that-
keep
that's
talking about-
rubbish.
You
You
keep
can't- you
ignoring
can't
the facts.
prove that.
No one is ignoring the facts. Slot was criticized when we had the game against PSG on a Wednesday when he rotated in a Premier League game against Southampton at Anfield. They were
Okay,
like, why is he disrespecting the Premier
Yeah.
League? What did he
Okay,
rotate?
okay, fine. Okay, fine. What if he rotated Saka, but then played him?
Slot rotates more. What is so difficult to understand?
Hussam, what if he rotated more, but them same players ended up playing another game and getting injured in the other game? You can't just say that it's because of rotation. You can't
Even
say
if
that.
rotation is the case,
Do we have
Slot isn't
evidence
good
of
enough.
Arteta running players into the ground? Yes.
No.
Do we have evidence of Slot running into players into
No,
the
no,
ground?
they're not running
No.
nothing into the
Yeah,
ground.
but-
Allah
okay,
came out
okay.
publicly in an interview and said
It's Slot's
Arne
first
Slot
year.
told
It's
him
Slot's first
to
year.
not
Let's
track
also
back
take
and
that
stay
into
up.
Salah
account.
doesn't run. Salah's
Okay.
over 30 years old.
Okay, Solz
I'm not
is so
even
emotional.
defending Hassam. I'm not
Solz
even
is
defending
so emotional right
Arteta.
now for no reason.
I just don't
Would
think you can make
Arteta
that
ask
claim.
Salah to track back? Yes.
No,
Directly,
he wouldn't.
that
No, he
impacts
wouldn't.
his
No, he
game
wouldn't.
negatively.
He
No, he
wouldn't ask Salah to track back because he.
Bullshit, and
No,
you know
do
it.
you know? See.
He
But
asked
you know what?
Saka to
You know
track
what?
back.
No,
He
no,
asked
you know what
Martinelli
Liverpool
to track
fans
back. He
don't
asked Trossard
understand?
to track back.
A manager
That's
set.
evidence.
Bro, let me land, please. Yeah, a manager sets his tactics up based on the players he has in his squad. If Arteta has Salah, he's not going to tell Salah to run like a 24-year-old player. He's not going to do that because he knows Salah can't do that.
Saka's your version of Salah.
No.
He's your version of that player, and he asks
brother. When a manager has players, what is the sign of a good manager? A manager can dictate how he wants to play based on who's in front of him, not based on, oh, I play one way. Whether I have a 70-year-old or a 20-year-old, I'm gonna play that same way. It's not how it works.
Let me speak on this because Husam's gonna say you're emotional when you're giving your take. We've seen
very emotional. He's shouting
exactly, but Vader agrees though.
Because the problem is Vader. When I address something, don't tell me I didn't address it. He's saying you forgot Arsenal have 27 injuries. Yeah, but that's not the point. I already said Slot would have had less injuries. I've said this 100
times. You can't prove that.
But here's another point.
I actually factually can prove that because I'll tell you how I can factually prove that. Konate had his fittest season this year, fittest ever season. All the injury-prone players at Liverpool had their fittest seasons this year.
Okay, so why? Okay, fine. So I have one follow-up question. So why did Arteta play more attacking football, run the players more into the ground 2 seasons before the last season, and we got less than 10 injuries?
I think that's the best football Arsenal played. But I'm not going.
Why did we have less than no? But Arteta played the same way and ran his players the same way. Why did we get less than 10 injuries? Answer the question.
If that season. I don't think he played them the same way, by the way, because that season you even had the World Cup thing in the middle and everything, so it wasn't the same.
No,
and also the reason why you didn't win the league anyway is an injury, the Saliba injury.
That was 2 seasons ago.
Anyway, let Vator go. Let Vator go.
Because listen, Solz kind of said this, but if Arteta has Liverpool squad, he's not treating them like Arsenal squad. He's got better attacking players at Liverpool. So for you to emphasize that, oh, he's going to make them defensive, no, that's a false argument.
No, I think hear that. No, he's not wrong on that. I hear it. There will be times where Arteta will try to change things up, but just player for player, it's a better squad. And also, let me also mention, sorry to cut you off, Vader. Slot, we had talked about this in the first season. The reason why he's able to win with Liverpool, credit to him because he did prove that he is a good manager this season. But these players are winners before. They have won league title before. They have won trophies before. You're going to ask Slot to go to a team that's not tasted any sort of victory, has not won a trophy for 5 years, to win a league title in his first season. Yeah. I think that's it's a little difficult considering those injuries that he's had as well.
Yeah, and bro, and bro, on the Timber thing as well, yeah, because people keep bringing this up. Timber came out on an interview and said before the PSG game he was injured and he shouldn't have played, and Arteta told him he had to play. Ultimately, you need to understand that when you're going up against
more evidence my way.
Okay, that's fine. It's not your evidence. I'll tell you why. When you're going up against a semi-final against the best team in the world, and it's your first UCL semi-final in the last decade, okay, and it's a massive game, your only other option on the right-back position is another injured player who's not as good as him, which is Ben White. What other option do you have other than to play Timber? And if Timber was so injured, why did he not look out of place against PSG? Why did he have a wonderful game? Go on, explain it to me. This is what I'm trying to say. No, this is what I'm trying to say. People come up with problems, but no one has any solutions. All people want to talk about is the issue. Oh, Timber was injured, Arteta played him. But there's nobody else there to play because Gabriel's injured, because Ben White is injured, Calafiori's injured. There was nobody else to play. So then what do you do then?
I agree with you, man.
The player from my academy.
I agree with you, bro. Timber should have tried harder. I agree.
Listen.
Anyway. Let me just grab these super small.
You're right back.
Do you want to talk about Liverpool Solz? Let's talk about Liverpool.
I do, but
a new version. You get me? The one with Isak lad and possibly even Rodrygo. I don't even know what the fuck my club is doing this summer. It's mad. But
Reece James doing up karaoke after the Conference League final. Fraud.
Make sure you guys are liking the video.
That's your king, mate. Speak about your king with some respect.
First of all, Solz, can you come closer to the camera? Because we only see nose above. Like, bring it down. تنزلها شوي هيك.
Yeah. ما في مشكلة حبيبي.
Big up to Redline. Said, yes, there you are. Yes, finally. Hey. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see that. I'll be honest with you. What's this sign supposed to mean?
It's the Gyokeres.
I know what he means.
He's doing the Gyokeres celebration.
I think he means kiss the league title goodbye. But big up to D Brown. Says, F the Arsenal banter bullshit is effing boring. Talk about the best style of play for Glock 9. Talk how he'll elevate players around him. Talk tactics. Yeah, I asked Solz the question. He said he gave an answer to it. So we did. No one is bantering. not every conversation is banter, Arsenal fans. I get it. You want to be sensitive about everything regarding your club, but not every conversation is banter. No one's trying to banter anything. So, yeah. To the Akhi on the bottom right, F Arsenal. He knows why.
There's no reason. You don't need a reason. Fuck Arsenal.
Mr. Khan, the Aki on the bottom right, F Arsenal. Who's your team, Mr. Khan? I don't understand. Do you want to come out and say who you support?
He supports
Rather than-
Spurs.
European champions.
Big up to Miller Time, who says, forget Gyokeres, Estevao is coming. You know Todd Miller. I'm just
Estevao.
If next summer comes, Todd Miller, inshallah, we're all happy, safe, and healthy.
Some
And
play the clip.
fucking Estevao has like 2 appearances. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna ruin you.
Nah,
Opinions
man.
on
Golden boy. We going for it, bruv. Up the Chelsea.
opinions on the AFTV Gyokeres video, guys.
Yeah, look. I obviously big up AFTV in there. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're my peoples. Do you know what I mean? But look, you know the situation, right? This is. I personally don't. I think that's a bit over the top, me personally. But like AFTV are well within their right to make that video. You can't tell fans how to be excited about their signing. But I personally think that we need to calm down a bit. Do you know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you guys. If I'm in their place and I have as big as a following as they do, and I have all the characters that they do, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, yes, rivals might cringe at it, but it ain't like, it's not that bad, is it?
Nah, for me, it's generational meme material. That's gonna age brilliantly.
But Lewis, you're like them though. You do the same thing. Like after you guys, but you do it.
I
when
don't
you
run around doing like
no. But
this-
Lewis, what I rate about you though is you do it after you win something. Like you start becoming all this, you know what I mean, like titles and stuff.
exactly when
you're allowed
they
to do
bring something to my club. Word to Deji. Come
So
on,
if Arsenal won the league, or let's say Arsenal won the Champions League, and then that video came out, you think it's justified?
man. Say that again.
If we won the champs or the Premier League, and then we made that video, you'd think the video is justified.
No.
Oh yeah,
if you do it after winning,
whatever
no,
the fuck you want.
yeah.
When you win a major, do what you want. This is what
Do you think the video is
Chat, please look at Lewis and Sam right now. This is the look of two people that are so calm in football right now. They're not stressed. Look, one of them's eating, the other one's smoking. They're so relaxed. And me and the bottom two are just stressed as hell. We both look stressed as hell.
I can't lie, both we have hats on as well. Like it's just like
Hey,
the
it's been
brothers
stressed for me
of stress
since-
out here.
Yeah, we've won nothing.
I don't
we've
think
won
there's anything
nothing.
wrong with the video personally. I think it's a bit cringe or whatever, but it's okay. Like
No, it's okay.
nothing
I like
wrong
it.
with it.
Nothing wrong with
That's
it.
just
there's nothing that crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just funny. That's really it.
Love your channel, Hussam, and everyone on, even Lewis. Man said I love even Lewis. What the fuck is Lewis done to you, brother?
Even Lewis is
Yeah,
mind
well,
game.
and
Even
even
Lewis is crazy. Are you an Arsenal fan, Hamoud? Man said even
Yeah, even
Lewis.
said like, look, I can look past all of that. Big up, man. Food and water to your loved ones.
AFC has to win. Solid attack, solid midfield, solid defense. LFC won the league with Salah, Diaz. Arsenal has Saka and Gyokeres. Arsenal is now better than last season Liverpool.
Yes,
I'm
correct.
not going to say
No.
that sort of comparison, but what I'm going to say is Arsenal fans spent years saying that they were just a goal scorer away. Here is your goal scorer.
No.
Excuses.
No, but Kenneth is
Now
right.
it's a must for a major where I'm not hearing nothing about transfers or nothing.
No, I agree, and Kenneth's right there. The only difference I'd say, Kenneth, though, is you need to remember where, like, yes, our team this season is better than Liverpool's team last season, but Liverpool's team last season was going up against Arsenal with Moreno up front for basically a quarter of the year. We're gonna potentially have to go up against Isak, Ekitike, Wirtz, Salah. You know what I mean? We're basically going up against.
Rodrygo.
I think this Liverpool team, if they get Isak, this Liverpool team is better than both Man City teams that we had to challenge for the title in the last 2 years before last season. Genuinely, it is. Not in terms of like chemistry and stuff, but in terms of like the man for man, yeah, player for player. Like it's just it's crazy.
Crazy how Liverpool has a better squad now, but that wasn't the case when Slot first arrived. Yeah, it wasn't the case when Slot first arrived. And I actually think, to be honest with you, squad is a bit arguable. Like defensive depth still is better for Arsenal.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Midfield depth as well is a bit arguable. Who's your backup 10? Don't bullshit. Who's your
Nwaneri.
backup? يا أخي ما your backup right winger is Nwaneri.
No, it's not. What do you mean? Nwaneri signed a new contract as a central player. Ornstein said.
Who's your starting three in midfield? Starting three starters.
Yeah, it's Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi.
Zubimendi.
Our starting three is Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz. So our bench three is probably Endo, Curtis Jones, and Szoboszlai.
Elliot? Oh, Szoboszlai.
And ours is Moreno, Nwaneri, and Sambi Lokonga.
Norgard.
Norgard and Sambi Lokonga. But listen, I think starting midfield, I think you guys have a better free midfielders now.
We have better starting 11 squad. You can argue a little bit. I can't lie to you.
No, I think even starting 11, you can argue it if we get Eze.
No, you can't argue it. If you get
What do you mean?
if you get Eze.
Why? Man for man.
Alisson, Timber, Alisson, Timber, Gabriel, Van Dijk, Kerkez. Don't tell me Lewis Skelly, too young.
What do you mean? Why though? No. Why? Why is Kerkez over Lewis Skelly? Skelly had a better season last season.
No, he did not. Kerkez was one of the best left backs in the whole league from match week 1 to match week 38. Lewis Skelly still his debut season.
But Skelly's in the golden boy.
It's not enough time. Let's not argue this, please. It's not enough time. Lewis Skelly is an amazing player. I've given Lewis Skelly prop from the beginning, but we are not going to put him above Kerkez step by step.
Potential golden boy winner. Anyway, go on.
Okay, no problem. He's the potential golden boy winner. Kerkez too old to win golden boy. Midfield 3, McAllister, Rice, Wirtz.
No.
Right wing Salah, obviously.
No.
I'm telling my opinion. McAllister, Rice, Wirtz. Right wing Salah, obviously. Striker, Isak. Left wing, Eze. I think Eze is better than Gakpo.
So why would you say so? So why are you putting 2 10s in there?
2 10s. Who's the other 10?
McAllister. Wirtz, you're playing as a 10, right?
Did you just say McAllister is a 10?
No. I'm saying why are you putting 2 10s in there? I personally would do Rice.
Who's the other 10?
R10.
No, there's only 1 10 in the combined 11 Wirtz.
I think Zubimendi goes over McAllister. Me personally.
Zubimendi's not better than McAllister. McAllister has been world class this season. Just don't watch Liverpool
This
enough.
season? Oh, you mean last season? Yeah, gone. I was okay, but then Sam, that makes it arguable, then, no? Because
actually, this season for Sociedad, Zubimendi had a bad season, by the way, not a good one.
Couldn't crack
Also,
it against the
McAllister,
pivot
since he
of
joined Liverpool.
Casemiro
Lewis will
and
tell you
Clark.
this because he's worked with me the longest out of everyone here. I've been doing McAllister prop from the beginning, like literally from like match week 1 of watching him. And McAllister's like trajectory has been like this. It's been like upwards trajectory. He's just been getting better and better and better. If you notice, I didn't even put Gravenberch. If you ask me, I think the best midfielder we had this season is McAllister.
So then, in turn, you're saying that if Partey was still at Arsenal, you'd put McAllister over Partey as well.
If Partey was still at Arsenal, I would put McAllister ahead of Rice because I think McAllister is better than both of your pivots.
Oh my god, that is such a bad take.
That's not a bad opinion at all, by the way. McAllister is someone that all the rivals who watch Liverpool tell you is a fucking baller, bro. And he's a complete midfielder.
Bro.
McAllister in terms of ability beats every single one of your pivot players.
Yes, but football is not just based on ability.
Yeah, if you count performances, then McAllister wins as well. McAllister is a baller, bro.
What do you mean? Rice performed.
There's only one player in the whole league that's similar to McAllister, Enzo Fernandez. That's it.
But Rice performed better in the UCL.
Yeah, Rice scored 2 free kicks. He did not perform better from the whole Champions League campaign. Allow it. Slot is better tactically. Gravenberch not the same under Arteta. Facts. Diaz, Gakpo.
I think. Okay, fine. No. That's fine. No. He gave his.
Same one was saying Rice over Caicedo because of 2 free kicks. But hey.
Poch made us have the most injuries in league manager.
Fuck Poch. Poch out.
I think Gravenberch would have definitely been worse under Arteta. 100%. Hamoud Muhammad, I'm an Arsenal fan. Been watching Lewis since 2018. Love you though, Sam. For the sake of Allah, I appreciate you, Hamoud. Thank you so much, Habibi.
Oh, you seen me cuss out Arsenal for fucking 7 years? That's mad.
Yeah, he's been watching you from time. Insult Arsenal. That's why now it makes sense that even Lewis part. Now it makes sense.
Been a lot of
also,
terror.
McAllister literally scored against Real Madrid, and it was an open play goal to give us the lead. Anyway. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure guys are liking the video. Make sure guys are subscribing. No McAllister disrespect can be tolerated on this channel. And by the way, I keep the same energy. You can ask the Chelsea fans. I've been telling them I think Enzo is their best midfielder, but let's not. I don't want to argue this now because khalas, I just want to talk about transfers and shit. Because more.
They ain't got time for an Enzo and Caicedo argument. They can both cook. You know?
No, Caicedo's
but it's just preference. I prefer Enzo. I'll be honest with you. Specifically, the version I saw from him this season, I think he's been unbelievable. Now, this is the latest Liverpool news, guys. I want to get your opinions on it. So, Marca has come out and says Rodrygo's preference if he leaves Real Madrid is Liverpool. This is someone with 289,000 followers. Just tweeted.
What was the name?
Of who? Sorry.
The source.
Marca, Radio Marca, and OK Diario. The guy who tweeted it is Ramon Alvarez. 289,000 followers.
Because he was the same guy who tweeted about the Spurs stuff, I think, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, so he said, effectivamente...
Although I believe that a lot more than the Spurs one.
Watch this. I don't even need to speak Spanish. Efectivamente, la preferencia de Rodrygo es el Liverpool. I don't even need to speak Spanish. Like, it's so fucking obvious, bro. It's fucking obvious. I don't even need to use Google Translate. Effectivamente, effectively, preferencia, Rodrygo, Liverpool. It's so obvious, bro. You get me? So that's the tweet right there for Rodrygo. And Fabrizio did an interview on what's the name of that channel that we watched the Club World Cup on, the American one?
The Zone.
The
Zone. Yeah, he did an interview on The Zone where he basically said that Liverpool still have 40% of work to do for Isak, but he believes that they're going to do the work and Isak will be a Liverpool player. Now, if somehow we end up with both Isak and Rodrygo, I'll be honest, I don't even know what to say at that point, to be honest with you. So, you tell me, guys, what do you think? Shik first. Let's start with my biggest rival.
Why start from me? Why?
No, because listen, people watch me do solo shows on Liverpool and stuff. They know my opinions. I want to hear the rival opinions. You see, Solz is sulking already. He's already putting only his nose and above on the stream. You are sulking. Lewis is going to get some food or some shit. You get me? It's difficult right now. I know. Like and subscribe, chat. Talk to me, Habibi. Sheik.
What do you want me to tell you? That Liverpool's not going to win the league? You're getting
Liverpool. Why are you mad?
What do you want me to tell? Why am I mad? Because you're going to win 21, most likely. There's no evidence for me to suggest that Liverpool don't win the 21st league title, other than the fact that you haven't won back-to-back in a very long time. But I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Your left wing is sorted. You're replacing Diaz with Rodrygo, and you're replacing Darwin Núñez with Isak. Like, do you just hear that? Like, you're replacing Darwin Núñez with Isak.
I heard it.
Don't know what you want me to tell you, man. It's finished.
Talk. Why does everyone's tongue just cut off when it's the Liverpool section? Why? No one can talk anymore. Solz, do you have anything to say, or are you just?
Well, like, part of me, like, one last thing I'll say. I don't rate Sesko. No one twist my words and say I want Sesko. But the only positive about Sesko means that Newcastle would probably have to keep Isak. And that's the only way that I'm looking at it. That's the only way.
That's an amazing positive if Isak doesn't have his transfer request ready.
I'm just saying, though, Newcastle will make it tough for Isak to leave because there will be no other striker like that out there for them to sign. So that's it. But yeah.
Honestly, I have nothing to say. It's depressing.
What the fuck, guys?
These
guys, yo, chat, they fucking give it up. How is the first two people to speak just going like, I have nothing to say?
Bro,
how are they both bringing up the Mourinho? They're bringing up the Mourinho meme. I have nothing to say.
When Thanos is standing there in front of you with all the Infinity Stones, what are you gonna say to him? He's gonna snap his finger. It's done. It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah,
way.
look.
Did someone say Thanos? Well, someone mentioned Thanos.
There we go.
Allow it, Lewis, please. Allow it.
My God. No, you just mentioned Thanos, then you just click your fingers, and then boom.
It's depressing, if I'm being honest with you, having to see what's going on. Like, I genuinely can't believe they're getting away with this. They're spending too much money.
They can't keep getting away with this.
They're spending but you know what I'm happy about it.
Be illegal.
You know what I'm happy about though is that now you have to win. So thankfully now they have to win. Like they're
what, you think some of the pressure come off you? No, you've got your goal scorer now. I am demanding a major from your washed institution.
I don't care what you demand, because ultimately, if Liverpool are spending 400-500 million,
Oh, is that
Yeah.
going to be your excuse now? Liverpool bought the league.
We can, Lewis, we can be as good as you want us to be. Liverpool is better. Sometimes there's someone better than
You've now spent $1 billion under Arteta. Now you're
It
the
doesn't
£1 billion
matter what we
job.
spent. It matters that
But
Liverpool.
we've outgrown that title. Now it's yours. And I know you have to respond.
You need
still
to.
must.
Why don't
You
you
must.
try? Okay, hold on. So why don't you try win a title?
Oh, you think I don't want us to be in the title race too? We must as well.
You think you have a
Someone's going to
chance?
be disappointed, but guess what? Someone's in phase 6. Someone's in phase 2.
But do you
Someone's
think
going to be a lot more annoyed than someone else.
You have a chance of taking Liverpool? Being
Liverpool, they're the favourites. I won't front, but we can go and get second minimum.
So can we?
I want us to compete for the title. We're competing for the title and going for Europe.
I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah? I'm gonna be honest here. I swear to you. And Hussam, you can.
Why are you asking for phase 2 Chelsea to save you?
Think if Liverpool get Isak,
why do you want me to save you?
Why, bro. Let me answer the question. If Liverpool get Isak and Rodrygo, I think we have more chance of winning a Champions League than the Premier League next season.
Who, you?
Arsenal, yeah.
And what they don't?
They're gonna clean the league. They're gonna clean it.
No
bro.
pun intended.
We can clean the UCL too.
No, you're not gonna clean the UCL. You know you're not, right? But what I'm saying is this.
What? Okay, wait.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use your scenario. So my front four is Wirtz, Salah on the right, up top Isak on the left, Rodrygo. I can't win the Champions League with that.
No, you can. But I'm saying in the UCL in one-off games, anything can happen. Look at PSG's team that was up against Chelsea. They should have.
These men spent years saying they needed a goal scorer, got a goal scorer, and then immediately started pointing at Liverpool.
Unfortunately, Lewis, we signed the striker too late because now the other teams have signed more than a striker.
What do you signed it too late? You've been asking for a goal scorer for years. You've been saying you're a goal scorer away. Now you're pointing at Liverpool and saying, "Oh, they're scarier than us."
Hussam, please.
What happened to being a goal scorer away?
Lewis, let me speak. Yeah, please. Use this logic and understand it. Arsenal have been crying for a striker. We've signed the striker. Liverpool have signed a better striker, a better 10, a better left winger. Why should we, in theory, be favourites over Liverpool? Answer the question.
I'm not saying favourites. You should believe that this is your year to win the league.
Okay, that's fine. So who is the clear favourites between us and Liverpool if they sign Isak?
No. You should think it's you because you lot have spent years saying that you were a goal scorer away. Not my opinion. You should be thinking that.
But I'm not.
How are you not changing the goalposts again?
I'll tell you why. Because if I buy a Ferrari, but Hussam buys a Bugatti, even though the Ferrari's fast, Hussam's car's faster. So he's going to be
my brother. I know fuck all about cars. None of these references are doing anything for me. Ultimately, you lot said you were a goal scorer away, and you've got your goal scorer. Now, is Gyokeres really not all that, or is he going to be the difference maker? Yes or no?
That's not. He's going to be the difference maker to Arsenal.
Right, so you shouldn't be worried about Liverpool's transfers then, because
they're signing better players.
I'm still saying, in spite of Liverpool's fucking signings and everything, I demand us in a title race because that's what I believe we're capable of.
The question isn't.
For you already make an excuse about them finishing above you.
That we're going to be in a title race. We're just not going to win the league.
So Gyokeres don't make any difference to you lot then. What was the point?
He does make a difference.
What do you mean? You said you're a goal scorer away.
He keeps them in the title race.
And you still can't win it.
No, Lewis, he keeps them in the title race.
No. He doesn't understand, bro. No. But bro, here's the shameless thing.
They weren't in the title race last time. Is that what we're going to say is progress now? We have signed a striker. But what you fail to understand in football, okay, is that even though you sign what you think is better for your club, Arsenal need a striker. Arsenal will be better next season than this season with Gyokeres. But that doesn't mean that there isn't other teams around you making better signings, doing better things in the other clubs. Ultimately, and you should still be good enough to do your job because you're only going to play that Liverpool team twice.
But it doesn't matter. But Liverpool have more chance.
You're playing them twice, like you play them every month.
But Liverpool have more chance of beating the other 19 teams in the league than Arsenal do because they have a better team than Arsenal. That's just a fact.
But
You're not going to.
You've just been made to have this big statement signing, and then the statement is you're still not going to be good enough to win the games that you couldn't win last season.
Lewis, why are you not trying to understand what I'm saying? If Arsenal signed Gyokeres...
I understand. I understand Arsenal fans change the goalposts.
No, we're not changing the goalposts. I'm saying Arsenal have to win a league or a champs next year. And if we don't win it, which I don't think we will now because of Liverpool, Arteta needs to go. Cool. I'm not saying nothing. What I'm saying is that ultimately, bro, sometimes you have to accept.
This ain't even an Arteta thing. It's an Arsenal thing.
No. But bro, you have to understand. You have to understand that sometimes there are better teams around you. That's just fact. You're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the league. Vader's team's not going to win the league.
Oh, who knows? It's a long season. Who knows? Anything can happen.
So you think with Rodrygo, Wirtz, Isak, Ekatike, any other team in the league has a chance of winning?
I believe my team's improved enough to be in a title race, and we've already had 2 good games against Liverpool. I want to see
title race is not winning. A title race is not winning. You're not going to win the league.
Yo, I'm in phase 2. If I'm only competing, I'm still doing better than what you're doing right now.
Who says what?
So that don't matter. I'm talking about you being a goal scorer away from the title.
Is there a page
about you lot? And you're trying to deflect to me.
No, Sam, do you know what he's failing to do? Last season, we were a strike away from winning the title. Not this season. This season now, because of Liverpool's business.
And this is again them
away. We're a striker away. We're a left winger away. Bro, Liverpool have stole our targets. We want.
Those are the targets we stole.
Oh, bro, they stole my targets.
Are you guys forgetting that we were actually?
Buy my player.
Are you forgetting we were actually linked with Isak? Are you not forgetting this? Before
what?
We were linked with Isak and Rodrygo, and now they're probably going to get both of them.
Well, you should have tried harder. Word to Timber. The fuck?
Yeah, listen, look. We were a striker away from winning the league last season. When a team around you strengthens, you have to then level up your game to be on the same level as them. I don't understand why that's such a hard logic for fans to understand. Are we going to challenge the league? Yes. Are we going to win the league? No. Genuinely, I'm going to put it on the line now. If Liverpool get Isak and Rodrygo, Arsenal have a 5% chance of winning the league.
5%.
Liverpool have a 95% chance of winning the league.
Look, actually, this whole thing about Liverpool being victims is such a poor misrepresentation when I hear stuff like this.
What are you saying?
This is incredible, man. You lot finally got the goal scorer you'd been crying for years, and it's still not enough. I can't be bothered.
Bro, it's because of the teams around us.
It's such a letdown.
Do you know what? Do you know what Lewis wants me to say? This
is gonna be a clip chat.
But even Egal ain't fucking with it. He's team positive.
I don't care. Look.
Wait. Egal, no. We could be misunderstanding. Egal, are you disgusted by Liverpool's transfer window? I think that's what Egal means.
No, he's not. He's disgusted.
Because Egal has been hate watching preseason games.
No. Egal means that he's disgusted about me saying that I don't think Arsenal are favourites to win the league. And that's fine. If you want me to come out and be deluded and go, we've signed Gyokeres, we're going to win the league next season, I can be shameless and do that. But I'm not stupid.
I didn't need you to celebrate.
No. But I'm just saying, I understand how football works. When you strengthen your team, you have to strengthen in that point against the teams around you. It's not a one-team league. Liverpool have signed better players. So they have a higher chance of winning.
Team league. You're not only playing Liverpool, you only play them twice.
Listen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a 60-40. Maybe it's a 75.
Our squad weren't even ready for a title, and we gave Liverpool
brother, I don't mind. Look, I'm happy to look. I think Arsenal can win the league. I didn't say 0%. I didn't say it's done for us. No, I think
you said 5%.
Well, I think no. But okay, whether it's 5%, even if I'm rattled and I've lost my head, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30%. I don't mind. But the point is, it's unlikely. Liverpool have a much higher chance. And you can't deny that. I don't understand. You're being disingenuous.
When did I say that they didn't have a higher chance? I literally said they were favourites. When did I not say that?
Exactly.
I'm saying you should believe that you were just a goal scorer away, and now you'll be able to win enough games and even get results against Liverpool to make up the difference now.
Lewis, you're being disingenuous. So
unless it wasn't just a goal scorer away.
Lewis, you're being disingenuous. So basically what you're saying is that you think Liverpool are the favourite. So you agree with me in what I said, but you think you're allowed allowed to say
Liverpool are
it. No,
favourites.
that's fine. That's the same thing I said. Liverpool are favourites.
I believe that Liverpool are going to win the league. What I also believe is that Arsenal fans have told me that they're a goal scorer away for years, have got their goal scorer, and now are still trying to run away from the responsibility of this now needing to be their year.
And you're failing to comprehend.
And I still believe that we can be in a title race against Liverpool, and God knows what happens, even if Liverpool are favourites.
Brother, and I've said the same thing. Arsenal can be
Egal, there you go. That's all I wanted to hear.
I see, but again, for me, I don't agree with that. I think that's waffle. You can't just say Arsenal can win. I agree with what he said. Arsenal can win. My point isn't that Arsenal can't win. My point is that we're not likely to win because teams around us are better.
You were saying that having Gyokeres as the striker wasn't going to make any difference.
You know what Lewis is saying? No, but do you know why Lewis is being disingenuous? Because he's saying, for years we've been saying Arsenal is a striker. Every single summer, there is a new transfer window with teams around you that are strengthening around you. So every season, the percentages change, Hussam. It can't be the same.
Well, Liverpool didn't strengthen last year, though. They didn't buy anyone.
Exactly. And exactly. No, wait, Hussam, I want to home down on this. Before the start of last season, what percentage would you have given Liverpool to win the league? If anyone lies to me, nobody said Liverpool would win the league. Everyone said they'd struggle for top four, they'd get fourth, they'd get fifth.
I said we finished third.
Exactly. No one gave you a chance.
But I didn't say 0%.
But I didn't either.
You do say 5%.
Last season, I think I said 40, 20. That's what I said.
Okay, fine. So, and why? Because City were a better team, Arsenal were a better team. So ultimately, I think genuinely, yes, we can win the league. Maybe 5% was an exaggeration. Maybe it's 20%, 25%. But bro, I hope we do it. And I want my manager to win it. I want Arteta to win the league. I'm not an Arteta, I'm an Arteta-in. So I want Arteta to win the league. But I'm saying Arteta is going to have his hands tied. He's going to have to pull out something phenomenal to win this league. Because I can't see how Liverpool lose games. Can one of you on this panel, forget Arsenal now. We've signed Gyokeres. Everybody wants to banter us. So you tell me now how teams are going to beat Liverpool with that team. Explain it to me. Go on, somebody.
Depends on how Liverpool play, because as of right now, and I heard Joey speaking about on my streams, there's a bit of a question about the balance in their squad, especially with like both of their fullbacks and how attacking they are. So you might be able to catch them on transition. Or you know what? Maybe you're just a better team on the game as well. Sometimes that shit happens. Teams
in Europe it happens. In Europe it happens. No, see, and you see,
they're going to be invincible. Do you think they're not ever going to?
I don't think they're going to be invincible. But
and
Lewis,
even then, with the defense that Arsenal have, and now having all of your injured players back and having your goal scorer, do you not believe that you could not have made the difference with just that goal scorer, or was it not waffle all along?
But do you know what we're hearing right now? We're talking about Salah, Isak, and Rodrygo. We're talking about genuinely the best front three in world football.
I think you sound scared, personally.
Of course, I'm scared.
No one's asked me my thoughts on this Liverpool window because I don't care. I'm focusing on my club and doing my job and being able to contend for as long as possible.
But you don't think
they were always favourites to me, regardless.
Well, you do care because you think but you think you'll finish below them, so you do care. So you are scared of them.
I'm not scared of them. No, we've given them 2 games and beaten them last season.
But you just said you think you'll finish below them.
We have just bopped PSG off the park 3-0, and you think I'm worried as
Lewis,
scared?
You just said you think you'll finish below them.
I embrace the challenge. I can't wait until we play Liverpool because I look forward to that match. I look forward to every match coming up right now. Because in spite of Liverpool being favourites, I still believe my team can do anything. And I like my team being underdogs. I just got a bit of belief in my team.
So I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a direct question. Do you think you will finish below Liverpool?
If you ask me my opinion on the league table, I think we finished second. Yes.
You finish below Liverpool. So you're scared of them then? So you're scared of them?
No, I'm not.
What? You think they're going to finish above you? Bro, it's not bro. It's like me and her. No, I'll tell you how. It's like me and her.
So a prediction means that you are afraid of them. How does that make sense?
If I say I think Hussam's going to beat me up in a fight, I'm scared of him. If I think I can beat him up, I'll say it. That's how it works.
If you're talking a fight, you're talking a match. And I'm not worried about facing Liverpool in a match. We've just had brilliant games against them before everything that's happened over the last few months. You think I'd be worried about facing them again No, they'd still be favourites. How many times have we not been the favourites and how many times have we won? So no, I wouldn't be afraid. You don't get the difference between that. That's it.
No,
They're the
listen.
favourites. We can still beat them. And who knows what could happen in the season, but I'm not already writing it off as done yet because I believe in my team and I believe we're progressing.
No, Lewis, I actually agree with you. Look, I'm not saying that Arsenal have no chance. I'm saying that, yes, Arsenal can win the league. What I'm saying is that I think Arsenal have a less likely chance of winning it because the teams around us have had better windows and have strengthened in better areas and have better players. Isak's the best striker in the world for me, and he wants to join Liverpool. Same with Rodrygo. Same with Wirtz, bro. They're going to be a super team. You have to understand that super teams are super teams. Yes, I'm not. I agree with you, but do you know what I'm failing to understand? Yeah, is that in the Champions League, anything can happen. In one-off games, anyone can win. I agree. But in the Premier League, it's about who can be consistent. And Liverpool have a better team. So they will be, I think they will consistently win more games of football than Arsenal, City, and Chelsea, who I think are the strongest.
Arsenal's going to be more consistent. And then I guess the goal scorer wasn't really the difference maker everyone claimed it to be. And the rest of the squad, I guess, just isn't as good enough as everyone claimed.
Unfortunately, a striker enough wasn't. Yeah, I agree with you. We needed Rodrygo. We needed we needed a lot more attacking reinforcement.
That's the thing. Every year, you need something more.
But listen, let's get Eze, and I think my opinion will change a lot. If we get Eze, and then we have Odegaard, Eze, Saka. And
so Eze will be the difference against the likes of Isak and Rodrygo and everything.
No, but Eze will match up against what Liverpool are going to do because Liverpool have signed Isak, we've signed Gyokeres. If they get Rodrygo, who's our Rodrygo? Who is it? Who is it, Lewis?
Noni
Who's our Rodrygo?
Yeah, Noni, baby Sane.
Baby Sane. But even then, even if we got Eze, man, I will struggle to sit here and say that I think Liverpool are gonna. I genuinely think Liverpool are gonna win the league, and I'm not gonna ever hide away from what I think's the truth. I'm not gonna be delusional. Their team's too strong. It's just what can you do about it? The only way it works is if they get loads of injuries, their players don't gel together, and Slot has a stinker. Then I think Arsenal have a chance. But ultimately, guys, come on, let's be realistic, man. They're getting literally the best wingers in the world. They just signed probably one of the best 10s in the world. They're signing the best striker in the world.
My whole thing is just like, in spite of all of what Liverpool are doing, there's no reason to be scared. Anything can happen in a season. Just believe if your team's good enough to even make that a possibility. I believe my team can contend. And if they can contend, anything can happen.
Correct, TK. I agree with TK, yeah. Because ultimately, if I don't think we're going to win the league...
So you did all this because you just said Arteta out from the beginning.
No, but even if Arteta leaves, Arteta has to leave because of how long he's been there.
If Pep was your manager, even with the Liverpool signings, do you think you could win the league?
No.
Oh.
And Hussam, if Arteta leaves at the end of next season, it won't be because of this upcoming season. It'll be because of last season. Because last season, we should have won the league. When Liverpool didn't have the best squad. When City dropped off and we couldn't do it. But it won't be because of this upcoming season. Because ultimately, this upcoming season is Arteta's lifeline. But unfortunately for Arteta, and this is why every Arsenal fan like TK, Saad, they all said it, and even Ashraf said it, big up Ashraf, he said, we should have won it last season. Because next season, teams are going to strengthen. And what have teams done? They've strengthened.
Oh, so you haven't strengthened?
We have, but they've strengthened more, bro. And you agree with me. Why don't I understand about Lewis? That everything he's saying, I'm saying. But he wants me to say, no, Arsenal are favourites.
Yeah, I want you to say that you still believe your team can win the league because you've got the goal scorer that you've been crying out for
and
years.
I've said that I've said that we can win the league, but we have less of a chance than Liverpool, and you agree with that. So
there we go. It didn't take so fucking long.
I said that at the start. You just wanted to hear it.
Nah, you've been gaslighting. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gone round in circles trying to remember what you said for 30 minutes.
You know what? Every time I do a stream with Lewis, I lose my voice. Anyway,
it's just it gets like that. It gets like that. It used to be the same with me and Flores. It used to be my biggest headache. Anyway, let me just grab these super chats before we send you guys over to Mad Brothers. We didn't get time to talk about Sesko, so it's perfect for you to go watch his stream because you're gonna talk about Sesko, right?
Yeah. Talk about
Yeah.
that.
So let me grab these supers. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. You know, this is the best Liverpool section ever. I just sat back and watched them argue if Liverpool are scary or not, if Liverpool are amazing or not. I have never been here before. People say, act like you've been here before. Yeah, but I've never been here before. So how can I act like...
the league. You've bought the league, you fraud.
No problem. No
Bought it
problem.
all. What a disgrace.
Correct.
My club would never.
Correct.
It's not fair.
Big up to-
It's not fucking fair on all of us. Spending
Lewis, you
too
don't
much
even believe
money.
that. You don't even believe that. I heard that you said I'm back again. You don't even believe that. You're like, Chelsea did it first. That's all you said, you fraud.
Yeah,
Talking
man,
about
you're
you.
following the blueprint of the Kings. I respect it, man.
Mm.
But I look forward to the battle this season because I still believe we'll be in a title race. So I'm interested to see how things go. Your window's good.
Lewis,
Shit.
Lewis,
Who cares? Anything can happen in a season. Maybe there's a balance problem. Who knows? Maybe one of those transfers ends up flopping. Who knows?
Lewis, if
Maybe
you sign
someone
Hato,
capitalize.
if you sign Hato and Simmons, do you think you'll finish above Arsenal?
Bro, I already think we're finishing above Arsenal.
That's a stinker. You have no chance.
We finished 5 points behind you already with the youngest team in the league. We're only going to get better.
And we finished above you twice in a row with the youngest team in the league.
Chat,
Yeah,
they're
back
arguing who's
then.
going to finish second.
Now we have, and all you've done is stagnate. You keep stagnating, you'll regress. Real
Shik,
quick.
I know you love this deep down, huh? You love it, huh?
Oh yeah,
No-
I mean, I'm not
number
part of this
21.
conversation.
It's
Oh,
over
you're
for
talking
you.
about
Henry.
21. No, of course I don't.
Yeah,
bro.
you know. Oh,
I'm
I
not-
know you love the argument. I loved it as
I'm-
a spectator, but that's
I'm-
not the point.
I told you I'm
The-
clinching on to the
The
fact that you've
crazy
not
part
won back
for
to
me,
back.
chat, is they're literally
on to
arguing who comes second. That's the best part. I fucking love it. I've never been here before. This is crazy feeling. I love it. Just my
Hey,
take, no
I
banter.
like it too because it might build a bit of complacency. Who knows?
I don't think. Listen, me as a fan is not the same as Slot on the players. To be fair,
I know.
just
But anything can happen. I've been there before too.
fair. Just my take, no banter. LFC won't win the league. Here's the thing, Blazo. If Liverpool won't win the league, it's okay. But tell me who will win it then? That's the $1 billion question. Okay, Liverpool won't win the league. Who's winning it then?
Wallah,
Well,
Adim, if Slot doesn't win the league, he needs to be sacked on the spot. On
the league is only going one place, mate.
You aren't even Arteta out. How dare you say that?
No,
about Slot?
I'll tell you why I say that because
Slot Arteta spent 1 billion.
yeah, so
Slot
how
still
much,
has 500 million to go.
are you joking? Slot took over a Liverpool team full of Champions League winners.
Oh, here we go. He inherited the world class squad. Here we
Of
go.
course he did, and then he won the league, and then
Oh,
signed. Wait, but Hassan,
Hey,
and then,
I'll ask you a question.
Sam, you remember that was a squad that was not favourites at all whatsoever.
Yes, that's
I
what I was
agree.
about to tell him.
I agree.
So
I
you
agree. I'll
just
give him
said,
that.
wait, because you just drowned your own self. You just said Liverpool inherited the world class squad. Okay, why did you give us a 20% chance of winning the league then?
When for last season?
Yeah.
No, I gave you even less of a chance. But Arsenal failed.
You're
But Arsenal
proving
failed.
Lewis's
But
point
Arsenal
even more
failed.
now.
No, I agree. No, I already agreed with
All
Lewis.
I think is just have a bit of belief in the squad if you think they can contend.
No, I agree. Arsenal should have won.
And
it
you're
last
not
season.
Arteta
We failed.
out. Crazy.
No,
I believe we can contend, so I believe shit. If anything happens, we'll be there. Don't you worry, we'll be there.
There we
I
go.
think.
And like complacency had before, 15,
I'll be-
16, everyone's had Chelsea as favourites. What
I'll
happened?
be honest. I'll be honest with you. I think
World class
Chelsea.
squad 10.
Wait. To be honest with you, I think Chelsea are way too involved in these winning Premier League discussions for a team that's won 6 league titles. We need to relax when it comes to Chelsea. Stick to Europe. I think Chelsea will do good in Europe, but in the league, I genuinely
about-
think.
You haven't won a league in 21 years. The fuck? You have not seen your team win a league. And you're talking about relax on Chelsea. You've watched me win 5 leagues in your lifetime while you've seen yourself win, what, 3 max? Really?
You've got Conference League medals behind you. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I've got World Cup medals and Prem medals and Champions Leagues and all of that.
I
All
actually
these
love
currencies
Lewis.
you don't understand.
Wallah, I love Lewis. I love him. He never backs down.
Come on, man.
There's only 2 humans I've ever argued with that never back down. Ashraf and Lewis. That's it. They've
I never backed down either, but I just you could
When you're
just can't
kings of
beat
the
them.
world, you can't back down. You're already seated
can't.
on your throne.
Big up Osama. I know as a content creator you should be more rational, but as a regular Liverpool fan, I believe we're signing Rodrygo and Isak. If some way, somehow we sign both, it's over.
I don't think you sign both though. I don't think so because Fabrizio said that Isak will be contingent on whether Diaz goes or not. So I don't think you lot will sign Diaz.
Well, say well,
Diaz
lot,
is
but
gone,
Diaz
though.
left.
Yeah, Diaz.
Huh?
Is gone.
Diaz went.
Yeah, exactly. So now you'll get Isak. So I'm saying to you, Isak was only coming if Diaz leaves.
And maybe Rodrygo coming in is contending if Nunes leaves or not. Guess what? There's a video that was released like 5 minutes ago of Nunes shaking the hands of all the Liverpool players.
Oh, piss off, man. Honestly,
Hey, he's
piss off.
going. You're signing 2 strikers. I could take
What about
that.
Mark Gay? Is Mark Gay coming in?
Inshallah.
So him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
Bro,
you want me to come
who
out and say
else
we're
is coming
favourites?
in at this
Yay!
How many
Arsenal
more
gonna win
players
the
are
league.
coming in?
You know,
That's what I
that
wanna know.
will be the best window I've ever seen. Bro, just I want to picture this in you guys' heads.
That's the best window in Premier League history. I agree.
Even Vader, who's a fan of one of the most successful clubs here. Imagine signing Wirtz, Isak, Rodrygo, Gay, Frimpong, Gyokeres, all in one window, and then saying, "Oh, Arsenal need to be serious because we have Gyokeres."
Yes, exactly that.
And
Exactly
Chelsea
that.
and
Otherwise,
Chelsea,
all the waffle about being a goal
Chelsea-
scorer.
and-
Lewis,
Chelsea-
you got to fall back on this one. You got to fall back on this one. If Liverpool do what Solz just mentioned, if they do that madness, it's a blie for everybody.
Exactly.
Honestly.
See, go
It's a
on,
blie.
say to Vader.
Yeah,
he's
because
shameless.
fucking
Say to
City are
Vader.
nowhere near it either. That's why he's saying it.
I disagree with
No,
you.
Now
Vader
City
is
are nowhere near it.
It's
Let me
a
say
lie
this.
for City.
Oh
No,
my God,
wait.
here we go.
Wait.
Why
If
can't I
you
finish
don't
what I
win the
want to
league-
say?
If you don't win the league, it's a blie because you won 7 and 10. It's not a blie for Arsenal.
Yes, listen, we're looking at a madness. Solz just broke it down. You look at all those signings of a defending Prem team, it's a blie for everybody. No one's beating that.
Exactly.
Okay, what
Thank
was
you.
Arsenal's
Thank
blie
you.
before?
No.
right
Before,
now,
listen, they
He's
didn't have a blie
correct.
before. They
W
didn't have a blie
Vader.
before.
Solz, you're getting very emotional even though you're at it out. Vator. So, what was Arsenal's blie this season? When
They didn't have a
Liverpool
blie
did
this
madness
season.
and
No,
signed Chiesa.
Listen, we're not. This is what you like to do. You want to go back
Okay,
to
what was
previous seasons.
Arsenal's
They
blie
didn't
the
get a
season
blie
before?
previous seasons. They were
Okay,
they
then.
failed previous season.
Okay,
This
perfect.
season, season, they get a blie.
Thank
We
you.
all get a
Thank
blie.
you.
You're
with that
missing the
madness.
point. The reason why they don't get a blie this season is because they're not gonna get a blie for the last 3 years either.
No.
So it's
no.
a combination.
No.
it's
Let me
not
explain.
combination.
And it's also because
Listen,
they finally
Lewis,
got
one
their
second.
bags money.
Lewis,
Yes.
let me just say this. No, listen, if it wasn't a never seen before, unbelievable best summer transfer window, I would agree. If it was, you went and got 2 players, Arsenal went and got a couple players, they would be expected. But you just rattled off the list of star players and important players that you just went off. You just went off the list.
2 star players only.
If
No,
you're
no,
about to
but-
get,
but
if
Victor,
we
they
talk
were
about
aligned.
Rodrygo
But-
and Isak adding
but
to
Victor,
Wirtz, if we talk
but-
about
No,
that,
you're right. Everyone's really
No,
shook.
but Vader, do you know why Hussam shameless? No, Hussam shameless because I've said last season Arsenal should have won the league. They don't get a blie. We should have won,
Absolutely.
and we didn't.
And
What
the
I'm
reason
saying
why
is-
you don't get
why
a blie
he's
next
saying
year
is
is
but
because
why
you've
he's
had
saying-
this 3 years in a row.
But Hussam Habibi, you're saying combination. You can't combine windows because every window a new team pops out with more signings. So you have to base your chance on that window. Like last season, we had a good chance of winning the league. This season, we have a lesser chance because the teams around us are better. So every season is different.
We got thumped by AC Milan. We are
Yeah,
underdogs.
the
is
team's
what
not
Jack
good
is
enough.
saying.
Right.
yeah,
I
that's
agree
true.
with
No,
that.
no, that's fine. All I'm
You
saying
agree.
is, all I'm
Hot take,
saying is,
Gyokeres has more pressure than Wirtz, of course.
How we got to a conclusion. Arsenal ain't good enough for the league. It's fine.
but that's fine. But we're not good enough in the league. But we're gonna finish above you. So you're
Right,
definitely
we'll
not
see,
good enough in the league.
All right, we'll see.
You're definitely not good enough. You're starting your league title with Liam Delap and
Yeah, they're your kings, man.
what's
Remember
the
their
other
name.
striker?
Yeah. Don't
Joao
forget.
Pedro.
Joao
We can make
Pedro.
280 million from sales. Rodrygo plus Isak is possible. A Jedi. I hope you're right, mate.
Joao
Big
Pedro.
up to my guy 1M9 says, nah, man, this man did not just say because Liverpool spent 400 million. Even when we went up against City over the span of a decade, we still are on the only to combo break them with far less no vision, no passion. Yeah, that's what I'm
Trust
saying.
me,
like,
You had a better manager. You had a better
They were already
manager.
giving up before a
Klopp
ball
was a good
kicked.
manager.
Crazy.
Hussam, you know, if you didn't have Klopp, you would not have challenged City on those years.
yeah, so you
team
don't
was
believe in
close to it.
Arteta then?
Everyone's given
Of
up
course.
and the ball ain't been kicked, man.
No,
And
no,
we're
Lewis,
talking about how
you're getting it
Gakpo's
twisted.
season.
No, Lewis, you're getting it twisted. No one's saying that this season is a give up. No one's saying that this season isn't
You
for us
just
to
said
go.
everyone's got to buy.
If we happen to
That's what you
lose
just
this
said.
season, no, you guys don't even listen. I'm
That's what
not
I
saying
mean.
that, just go out and, it's all vibes. If we happen to fall short to this Liverpool, the context is there. There's no, this manager needs to go.
Yeah,
It was
Vator,
a
here's the
failure of
problem
the
with your
season.
argument.
Look at what
Yeah,
they're
I
doing
agree.
this
I can
summer.
tell you genuinely the
I
problem with
never
your
said
argument.
anything about anyone being sacked. I said Arsenal have said they're a goal scorer away for years and now are looking like victims after they got their goal scorer.
Yes.
They
They were a goal scorer away.
And
about
also,
how they
Vator,
here.
there's something that you're missing.
They're just
I
too busy pointing at Liverpool's windows and being victims.
By the way, just so you know, Lewis never brought up City. I never brought up City. Because I am capable of saying City won 7 and 10, so of course they get a bye. Because City have been so dominant, if Pep doesn't win the league this season, no one should say Pep out or Pep should be sacked.
Right.
The reason why it's different for Arsenal, Mr. Vator, despite Liverpool's crazy window, is this has been a reoccurrence without success. Do you get the point now?
Okay. One second.
But
No,
no,
hold on.
it's
Hold.
a
He's addressing you. Let
compilation of
me respond.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Hussam, Mr. Hussam, I hear that. Now, understand this, right? You just won the Prem, and you just listed off Rodrygo and Isak and Vert and the squad that you already have.
I don't think we get both, to be fair.
Okay, but this whole hypothetical, what we were talking about is if you were to go out and strengthen again. Now, Arsenal falling short to that, put that into context.
The context is you're missing.
How
Okay,
many clubs beat
this
that?
is my context.
That's stacked
Arteta,
Liverpool.
6 years, haven't won the league. That's the context right there.
it doesn't matter. But you're not contextualizing it. See, but
So you have to look at it overall.
Vator, here's my problem. He's saying you get a
But
blind.
I'm keeping the same energy because I want to criticize City.
Hussam, you're saying
I'm not
that,
criticizing Manchester City
Hussam,
because Manchester City have had success.
Hussam, you're giving City a blind because they've won 7 league titles, whatever. I agree with that. What I'm saying is, though, let's forget what teams have won before. Let's look at it from a sole perspective of next season, based on everyone's teams. If all the signings that go ahead go
Based
ahead,
on everyone's teams,
City have no.
happened in the past.
No,
there
well, you
is
can't
still
use the past.
pressure.
Every window is a new
Oh,
window.
of course
Every
it is
summer is
the
a new summer.
Okay, can I tell you why?
You're
Can I
being
tell you why I can
so
use the past?
disingenuous, bro. You're
If
being
you
so
claim,
disingenuous.
if you claim that
You're
Arsenal
waffling.
have as much pressure on them as Chelsea, you're a liar.
It's not about pressure, Hussam. It's about every summer there's a new window. Teams strengthen. You have to base a team's chances at that given point. Arsenal had a high chance last season. They failed. Arsenal have a lesser chance this season because Liverpool have a way better team this season.
Habibi, I agree with you. If you tell me who's favorites, I'll answer directly. Liverpool are favorites. Adi. All I'm saying is something different. I'm saying the reason why your club and Vator's club can't be combined is because Pep Guardiola has had continued sustained success and remained at the top of English football. If someone comes in, has an incredible transfer window and beats Pep Guardiola, and Pep goes 2 years without a league title, Pep gets a bly because Pep did 4 in a row and
I agree.
on top of that won 3 league titles. So Pep
I
has
agree.
had ultimate success and won City their first Champions League. Now, wait. Now, if 2 seasons ago Arsenal won the league, I would agree with Vator and go like, okay, Arteta gets a bly because he actually has trophies in the bag. The problem is with Arsenal is Arteta in the last 5 years has won zilch. That was Thierry Henry's criticism. He said, forget the league. He said he's not Arteta out. He says he's pro Arteta. Thierry Henry said it. He said he's pro Arteta. The problem is Manchester United have got to 5 finals and Arsenal 0. The problem is you have no success at all. If you, I'm not saying you should just win the FA Cup. I'm simply saying had Arsenal won the league 2 years ago, you get a bly. But because the combination of things, you don't get a bly based on
Hussam, this works when it comes to the managers. This works when it comes to Guardiola, Arteta. Yes, if Guardiola doesn't win the league this season, he stays in his role. If Arteta doesn't, he should leave. I agree with you because Arteta has no
we
bly.
agree then.
No. We agree
Because your consequences sack Arteta, it can't be a bly.
Hussam. it's a consequence of Arteta not winning the league. It's an Arteta Guardiola argument that you're bringing up. A club to club argument.
That's not
City
the argument.
Oh my God.
You're missing my point. You were angry at Lewis missing your point. Now you're missing my point. You just said verbatim, your words, not mine. If Pep doesn't win the league this season, he shouldn't get sacked. But if Arteta doesn't win the league this season, he should get sacked. Sah, you said it. I'm not making it up, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that, by definition, proves that City get a bye, but Arsenal doesn't get a bye. There you go.
In that context, yes. But in terms of
Okay,
Arsenal,
that was my point from the beginning.
but if Arteta gets sacked next season, it's not going to be because of this season. It's going to be because of the season before.
Because of everything, and that's my point. So we agree.
Including this season.
No, because this season, I agree with Vator. This season, every other team gets a bye.
Because everyone's scared of the big bad Liverpool. Yeah.
Respect Liverpool, mate. 6-time Champions League winner. What are their better teams?
Yo, don't worry. I respect it, but I mean, fucking hell, I'm looking forward to the title race, man. I'm not giving up.
Teams than Chelsea in the Club World Cup who won. Yes, but that's a knockout competition, and I think that's why I've been very consistent about this. I think Chelsea has a chance in the Champions League.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't insult the panelists. Just because you send money doesn't mean you can insult panelists. So that means Arsenal will never win the league. What are we doing here? Is what one is saying. But that's the problem. You see, okay, let me tell you the problem with Vator's logic.
No, let me respond.
Okay. Isak and okay, I'll just say one statement. I promise you. I'm gonna mute my mic. You can respond to him for 7 minutes. No problem.
All right, thank you.
The problem with Vator's logic is, let's say next summer Liverpool sell Konate and go buy Bastoni. And now Liverpool's team still includes Isak, Rodrygo, blah, blah, blah. And now we have Bastoni. Does that give Arsenal a bye again?
Arsenal, no. The manager, if the manager does not get the weaponry to match up to what Liverpool is stacking with, I don't know how you continue to crash it on him. Honestly, now, I'm going to look at Arsenal sideways. If they see Liverpool going out and getting the best by position, right? Going out and snatching these players, Arsenal need to do the same thing. I'm going to be looking at my club. Sheik would expect the same thing if he's looking to compete for the title. Go out and make sure that I'm getting just as good players and I'm breaking the bank like I see Liverpool doing after retaining the title. So that's the context I'm putting this in. You guys are doing a madness with regards to that.
Now you're disagreeing with Solz without realizing, because Solz thinks the opposite of you. Solz says, no, okay, I'll tell you why you think the opposite. He just said the pressure is on the club, not the manager. But Solz says the opposite, because Solz says if Arsenal don't win the league, they should get sacked.
No, Hussam. My point is very clear. If Arteta has to win next season, regardless of what happened in this upcoming season, because he should have won last season and he failed. So if Arteta gets sacked after not winning next season, it's because of last season, not because of this upcoming season. I'm talking about this season as a sole season, this upcoming season. As an individual sole season, I agree with Vator, which is that Liverpool are the clear favourites because they've had the best window in Premier League history. We have a very, very low chance. So do City, so do Chelsea.
Okay, fair enough. Don't you're excluding the past. I'm not. Shades, you're wrong and unfair. He was a striker away. Shades is Carefree Lewis G. Subscribe.
Thank you.
He was a striker away 2-3 years ago. Now there's several players away because
exactly. But people are feeling understand.
Yeah, look at these Arsenal fans.
Exactly. Even last year. I agree with
what
Lewis.
The fuck
No. Hussam.
Yeah, what's going on, people?
Hussam, I agree.
Finally.
No, Hussam, I agree.
Big up.
I agree that last season we were striker away.
Looks like he's had some good sleep.
What you're failing to understand is that even though we were striker away last season,
man's been sleeping well with two kids.
Hold on. Even though we were a striker away last season, Liverpool got stronger in this window. So now we're not only a striker away. Now we're a left winger away. Now it changes based on the teams around you.
Every year you're going to be away.
The reason why I joined is because I don't echo your remarks. And number one. Number two, and I just want to say, I'm sorry, everybody. I've been away for the last couple of weeks because it's been extremely difficult to find time to get on streams.
We understand.
Sorry about that. You missed a lot of celebrating, man. It's good to have you here.
And you know
Yeah, man.
something? If you've heard all the stuff I've said about Chelsea as you've reposted it, you know I'm very positive about Chelsea.
I know, man.
You
I've
know-
enjoyed this new Egal, man.
You know
It's a
it's
great new
positive
gimmick.
about-
I appreciate it.
You know I'm not as positive
been a
about
gimmick.
Man City and Liverpool, but what I'm gonna say is you guys need to calm down with this. Liverpool's gonna run away with the league. Arsenal only have to play Liverpool 2 times, and we played Liverpool. The third game of the season. It's actually a good thing we play them at their ground early in the season when they're not already at full throttle going
Some
at
chess.
their best.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
When they're
Number
not
one.
already.
Number two, there's another 30. There's another
Let him
30.
go. Let him
One second.
go.
There's
I'm
another
proud of him.
36 other games. There's another 36 other games that Liverpool have no control over our destiny. We control our own destiny. We control how
I
many
might
points
cry,
we
you
get.
know.
We control how many goals we get. We control how many goals we concede. We control how many games we win and how many points we accumulate at the end of the season. This stuff about Liverpool, you are too focused on Liverpool rather than what we have actually done to improve our team.
We haven't done enough.
Defense.
We've
improved our defense. We've improved our squad depth in the midfield. We've improved our squad depth in the attack. And once we sign Eze, I feel like this team is the most.
Egal, I have a question for you.
There we go.
Signing
Stop. I have a question to ask him.
Believe in your
Away,
team.
signing Eze.
Let me ask a question.
Back your club.
We are signing Eze, bringing the prodigal son home.
We haven't signed nothing yet. We haven't signed nothing yet. Let me speak. Yeah. Away from the 2 times.
No, we've actually signed 6 players, bro.
Okay, Egal, and only 2 of them are starters, right? Anyway, let me finish.
They're level raisers, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So Egal,
You said Kepa was a level raiser.
Hold on.
Your club did.
Vator, please. I want to ask him a question. Outside of the 2 times we have to play Liverpool, every other game that Arsenal have to play in the Premier League and Liverpool have to play in the Premier League, do we have more of a chance of winning more games of football than Liverpool do?
It's not about that.
No, don't divert
teams. One second. In life, you can only control your own destiny. So stop worrying about other people.
Do we have a higher chance of winning the league than Liverpool or not?
Bro, it's 1 second. We're not
exactly
20
1
games.
second. You're like
We're
a
not
politician.
20 games into the season. 1 second. We're not 20 games into the season. The score is still 0-0. Everybody is at the same playing field. Why are we acting like what they're doing in the transfer window affects us to the point where you're mentally defeated? Relax, bro. It's not that serious. For all we know, Liverpool are not done this window. They could sign 4 more players and still not win nothing because it doesn't necessarily mean you sign all these players.
You think they're gonna have an ultimate bottle job season? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't think. What I think
anything can happen if you believe your team can contend for the title. Anything can happen.
I'm strictly speaking about Arsenal, and I'm saying you need to. Comparison is the killer of joy. Just because Chelsea won the Club World Cup, I'm not all of a sudden going to say my team is shit and everything about my club is terrible. Just because Liverpool won the league last year, I'm not going to start talking shit about my club. The reality is we've needed a striker. We've needed more squad depth. We've gotten that. We got Zubimendi in the door to replace Partey. We're going to sign Eze. Once we've signed Eze, I feel like we are the most equipped we've ever been in damn near 2 decades to go and win.
And this is the consistency that I was just asking for. This was all the consistency I asked for.
I don't know.
Asked for, and now you
I don't know. No, stop. This is gaslighting.
Say you must.
Most equipped.
One second. From the people who are saying you must, do you believe Arsenal have the best squad in the league?
No.
I believe Arsenal should have enough to contend now.
Do you believe Arsenal have the best squad in the league?
I just said we're going to contend. I just said we're going to.
Do you believe Arsenal have the best squad in the league?
Why are you doing the whole
The discussion he's having and the discussion rivals are having are 2 completely different conversations.
Egal.
He's having a banter conversation where he doesn't believe we're the best squad, but we must win because we haven't won in damn near 20 years.
Exactly. That's
You're having a conversation
that you wanted to win.
You're
That's
having
it.
a conversation where you're trying to bring down expectations, bro.
I'm not bringing
Forget about bringing down
expectations
expectations.
But how can
Embrace it.
how can I bring expectations down when I've said if we don't win, our manager needs to go? You're just
No, but
gaslighting
in the
now.
same breath, you're saying he's gonna go anyways.
No,
he's
bro,
not gonna win.
let me land. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying to you, this is why it's pure gaslighting. I have not come on the stream.
Well, I'm not
said,
gaslighting. I'm giving you my opinion. You are the one
Egal,
gaslighting people.
Egal. I'm not gaslighting you, brother. I'm just telling you what the reality is. In my opinion, we have a chance of winning the Premier League. We've had one of our best windows in the last decade. I agree that we are now the most equipped we've ever been to win the league. That is a separate point to, are we the most equipped team to win the league? The answer is no, because Liverpool...
We're the second most.
Exactly, second most.
Based on the fact that we didn't win it last year and Liverpool are the champions.
So in that same breath, that means that we can win the league, but we're less likely to win the league than the team that's more equipped than us. That's just a fact. So what are you arguing?
But what you're saying and how it comes off is as if you're saying the season's already done. We can't do nothing because they're just going to blitz it. That's crazy to me.
No, that's not what he's saying.
No, because the way he's making it seem like, bro, we only play them twice. It doesn't matter how good they are, as long as we do our job versus Man United versus Nottingham Forest versus every other team. We only play them twice.
Yeah, man, it's all in our hands. It's all in our
My
hands.
thing won't even matter.
Let Vator land this point.
It's all in our hands.
Let Vator land this point because you've been waiting.
What did they say a couple seasons ago? It's all in our hands.
For a second, because you see Hussam turned his mic on mute. He's leaned back, chilling. There's a reason why past seasons we have these conversations with regards to, you know what, it's cities to win. When you look at what's been happening in the transfer window, now it's a different conversation when you look at what Liverpool are doing in the transfer window to be like it's Liverpool's league to win.
You know something? They are not clear.
It's different because throughout all of that, Arsenal have been expected to win for the last 3 years too. And now, just one thing, Egal, because my thing was, you've got everything that you asked and said that you needed in the window. So the belief should be there that this is your year in spite of what's happening around you, because you have done what you've needed to do to perfect the team in your own mind. And what I was hearing from Solz was, but Liverpool's made all of these transfers. I don't think we're going to win.
You're having two conversations, though. In one breath, you're talking about people coming out here with chest saying we're going to win it. And then the other breath, you're talking about favorites. Liverpool are the favorites. There's no hiding away from that. We all acknowledge that. But in the same breath, doesn't mean Arsenal is not going to be able to go on to win the league.
But I didn't say that. I said we have a chance.
No, but that's what
you have a chance.
This is nasty. Lewis, this is nasty work that you're doing right now.
What do you mean, bro? I'm using that logic. Egal hasn't changed the goalposts. Solz did.
No, I have not changed the goal.
If it was just the way Egal said it from the start, we wouldn't even be here now. The stream would have been done.
Go back on the stream and listen to what I said in my first sentence. I said Arsenal have a chance of winning. We have less of a chance.
My brother, you have changed the goalpost so much in the last 40 minutes. You probably did say that at one point and then went back around.
The video's recorded. Go back and check it and then send it to me if I've changed the goalpost. What I've said is this very clearly.
You think I'm watching this back?
No, that's not, all I'm saying is Arsenal have a chance. We have a less likely chance because Liverpool have strengthened in better areas and have signed better players. Liverpool are the favourites. We can still win it. I'm saying the same thing everyone else is saying, but I'm being gaslighted into going, you're saying Arsenal have zero chance. You're saying that we've given up. I've never once said these things. Go say it to somebody else. Thank you, Vator. So ultimately, guys, you can't gaslight me. I know what I'm saying. That's it.
I think you've said everything in the last 40 minutes.
That's
I was watching the show. I just think we're having two different discussions, and what's happening is you guys are disappointed that he's not gassing it up, saying we're going to win the league, and in the same breath, you guys are saying we must, but you don't believe we have the best squad, so you're being disingenuous also. As for Hussam, me and you will have to have a discussion another day about Liverpool because I don't know if we have enough time for that right now.
Hey, if you want to have a discussion about Liverpool, message me anytime. You're free, and I'll literally set up a mano stream.
Let's do it
because I see you. Egal, the fact that you're watching our preseason games, wallahi al-azim, I didn't watch Arsenal Newcastle.
No, but you know something, Hussam? I'm watching preseason games as I'm cluster feeding my baby. I don't got nothing better to do right now. I'm off work. I barely have time to stream because I'm literally trying to figure out life between two kids. And it's like, I'm sorry to people on A-listers. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to do it as much as I used to. It's very difficult right now. I literally
I didn't know you had another child. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, as for my opinions on everybody, I'll tell you guys right now, my top four for next season, Arsenal's first, I don't even. Liverpool and Chelsea are fighting it out for second, and Man City's fourth.
Chess.
Okay,
that's
I
crazy.
respect
On
that you
that note,
believe in your
before-
team. I
I respect
respect
that.
it.
I respect that.
On that note, before everyone leaves, let me just read the supers. It looks like they came to the king to complain about each other. Hey, that argument was hilarious. They were arguing who's going to finish second. Me and Shik just looked at each other and laughed. Big up to Jack, who says
So
we
by
got...
the
I'm
way,
not even
King.
part- I'm not
No,
even
no,
part
no.
of this conversation.
Prime Minister, please.
But big up.
Okay, whatever. We got thumped by AC Milan 4-0. New squad. Shirk is better than Verts, apparently. Don't have centre-back depth, so I agree with everyone else. We'll struggle for fourth. Don't ever call me Prime Minister ever again. Respect yourself. Big up to you, Jack.
President, you can have president, but like the king, sorry. Just take it.
I'm Illuminati. I got 6. If Liverpool are
Oh,
super team, then why did Madrid go trophyless with Mbappe? Yeah, but that's different because they have way too many egos. I think the only egos we have is Salah and Van Dijk. I don't think Verts has an ego because he hasn't done fuck all yet in football. You know, I think in order to have an ego, you have to win a Champions League. Does Vator even talk unless City is mentioned? Yeah, he did speak in the Liverpool section for 3 seconds, I guess. You get me? So, Hussam, Chelsea or Arsenal for a battle for a Premier League title? The easier battle for me is Arsenal. Fair play to Liverpool. They may assemble Avengers in it. Anything can happen in football. We will be there. Hashtag
Got
up the
the
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Big up Lewis. Be brave, Souls, is what Cypher Blue is saying.
Big up my
Yeah.
fellow king.
Vator, you can win the league without breaking the bank. They can't. They have to spend every time. My goat is back spitting facts. Big up the panel is what Malik is saying. I think he was referring to Lewis there. I'm actually a Man United fan. Shades. Oh, fairs.
Was he
Man
referring
City
to-
and Chelsea
Oh,
must...
he's the United fan. Oh, brother. God bless you.
Pick him up.
Man
Pick-
City
pick
and
him up.
Chelsea must... They spent the most is what football knowledge is saying.
Hey. Arsenal spent $1 billion now. Now they're the £1 billion
You
bottle
spent
jobs
2
who they
billion
wanna
over
make,
2
bro.
years. Noise it.
And we're your world champions. We're your kings. Respect us and speak on our name
From
with
a
pride.
competition
Thank
that you
you.
got entry from for a decade ago. Relax, bro.
Yes, and you've never even been in an intercontinental. Cup.
Exactly.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
What do you mean exactly, bruv? Win a trophy. Win a major.
Thank you.
£1 billion bottle jobs, bruv.
That's the spirit. You should never stop believing. If you try and do your best, you definitely get the second place. Yeah, facts. Aim for the stars. Aim for the
Can't
moon.
be first.
So
You can always be second. You know.
Yeah, aim for the moon. If you fall off, you fall on the stars.
Or you,
Anyway, guys, all
can,
these
or
guys
you
is
can be
linked
15.
in the description.
Or you can't win a
Yeah.
league title for 20 years and never win a
This
Champions
stream
League.
can take you over to
Gorgeous.
Cheek TV. He's doing Mud Brothers right now. You get me? So that's where we're redirecting you all. Go watch him talk about Sesko and how shit Man United are. I think that's going to be very interesting as well. All the channels are in the description. Give him subscribe. Sad Football Corner for more of Solz. Carefree Lewis G. Egal Talks Football. Vator Games. And even Jacob's channel in the description. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you everyone for so much support. I'm going to be back tomorrow. You guys know already the Liverpool stream and everything. So, yalla. See you guys over on Shik TV.
Cheers.